Hello, hello, my green skin, and welcome to the Flophouse. Welcome to the show. And today we have a special guest with us, Super Studio. And I am your guest as well. I am your host, Orc War Chief, not your guest. I'm always a guest. I'm a guest in my own fucking podcast. What can I say? And also with us, we have with us Bob the Marauder, one half of the Bushwhackers.
The demon hunting bushwhacker at your service.
Yep. We have some fun here. So how's everybody doing today? How are you doing today, Soups? You having a good day today?
I'm having a day.
Alrighty. So we're doing
Basically,
good.
just
We're
on
at.
the tail end.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, I'm basically on the tail end of the flu, so kind of still recovering from that.
Oh, we understand. Everyone gets sick sometimes. But when life gives you lemons, turn it upside. Turn that frown upside down.
That's not what I heard.
Yep.
What I heard
Always.
was when life gives you lemons, I was gonna say, when life gives you lemons, you take them and squeeze them right back into life's eyes.
So, speaking about eyes, the demon cat stares at you.
Which sucks because I'm a cat person.
Mm-hmm. So we got some fun today. We're going to be talking about some fun, having some fun, hopefully. Oh no, that's the wrong cat. Dang it, wrong cat, wrong area. I'm going to have to find the other cat. So we got some fun stuff to talk about today. Oh, put the cat back. There you go. We got some fun stuff to talk about today, and one of the fun things is going to be. There we go. We're going to be talking about Marvel and the arrests of the Marvel. We're going to be talking about Marvel comics, boys. Not that fake stuff like that MCU stuff that exists. We don't want to talk about that. That's not
the MCU.
The MCU. Yeah, we're not here for the MCU. We are here to talk about Marvel comics. And due to a certain incident that happened by a certain American government using a fucking Warhammer laser.
That's just old tech, man. We've had that for about 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not even secret. It's like the Navy released the footage like 2 years ago.
I know, but it's funny seeing it. It's funny seeing it actually in action and properly implemented in a combat scenario. So
yeah, I want to know how many crew quarters are taken up by batteries.
Yeah, I know.
So that is an absurd amount of power going into that weapon. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about how many times the American government has arrested Marvel Comics characters in the Marvel Comics universe. And this isn't just like police officers arresting it. This is the government arresting.
It's the feds.
So we're going to count FBI arrests. But I should have got some more images when we were talking about this, but me and Soups never really got to have a conversation about what we're going to talk about. I just thought we'd fly, and Soups being sick, I decided not to kind of dig too deep into that fridge. I felt like, I don't want to push the guy too hard. I know he's dealing with some shit. So I was like, okay, I'll leave it be for now. And I didn't want to be too much of a prick. That way, where is it here? Is it not popping up? No, not popping up in there. What about over here? There it is. Okay. So we'll get our Victor Von Kitty out. So the first guy we're going to talk about, Victor Von Kitty, should be out in a couple seconds here. The first guy we got to talk about is Mr. Von Doom. How many times has he been arrested for war crimes, Soups? I think 3 from what I was reading.
I haven't gotten that too deep in the comics, so I can't really tell you.
Okay. You can't really tell me, eh? Okay. So, to my knowledge, he's been arrested 3 times. I'm going to put on some tunes in the background for us while we're chatting. Got to turn it down a little bit. Soups, can you speak up a little bit, my friend, so we can so the chat can hear you?
I can only speak up this much considering I have earbuds in right now.
Okay.
Because I got people in the living room right now.
Okay, I understand. All right. So, we get you. We get you. I can hear him in the background. So, all right. So, we have ourselves I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more because it is drowning us out a little. You know what? I'll go back to the beginning. That might help out a little bit. I'm fighting sound progression on a device. I'm gonna have to create a separate sound thing for this sooner or later. There we go. Okay, so 3 times we know of 3 arrests. The big one was the funny one because they actually took him in on an airplane. So Victor Von Doom had to go through customs, and they actually had him go through a radar. Can you like put your keys away? He's like a man wearing a metal suit. Yep.
I wonder how many times they asked him to, step back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The guy is walking wearing a metal suit. They did arrest him. They did try him, but you know what he got? He got a not guilty. Even though this guy has legitimately, on more than one occasion, set off the bar when it comes off to that. Like, come on. You had a guy, he got arrested. They put him to trial, not guilty. Now, another man famously caught for crimes against humanity.
I was going to say, it'd be funny if he was not... I was going to say, it'd be funny if he wasn't found guilty because how dare America try to oppress the Latvian?
Yep. Yeah, 3 times. It always makes me wonder if, the writers originally and the people who thought about this shit originally were thinking to themselves in the back of my head, the system's broken. It always makes me wonder. I kind of have a raised eyebrow to these boys and girls when they do this. So we have that. Next, we have the other big one. The other big one is a man by the name of Magneto. I'm gonna put Evil Kitty back on. Magneto has been arrested.
I noticed how you're kind of going in order on the most wanted list of supervillains.
Yes, I am. Did you want me not to?
No, I'm just saying that's curious.
Yeah. No, he has asteroid. Now his crimes against humanity are quite pronounced. One of his big crimes has been one of his big crimes has been trying to land an asteroid into Earth twice. Yeah,
How
twice.
How would that achieve?
He wanted to wipe out planet Earth. He also at one time shut off all. He basically changed the magnetic poles of the world and wiped out all kinetic energy and created an ultimate EMP, which basically wiped out all technology. This was after being captured by Bastion, and they fucked with Bastion. They fucked with him in a big way. This is after they destroyed Genosha for the second. Genosha and Krakow. Well, Krakow is now mutant heaven, but Genosha is how to explain Genosha? Genosha was supposed to be the haven, and all the mutants were going there. And then they I think it was either Bastion or someone else sent a Sentinel army. And if you go with the TV show, Gambit died, but I can't remember who else died there. There's right around the time I think it was. This was when was this? I think this was 99 or 98. I can't remember when this was, but I know it was later in the series. This is way before House of M. This is way before Civil War. We'll get to Civil War. Hello, Sleepy Cat. Welcome. So Magneto gets caught up with the Genosha incident. Gets pissed. Like, first of all, he's also found not guilty, but he does something in a way where he legitimately, he's found not only did America arrest Magneto, the United Nations arrested Magneto for his war crimes. And he basically threatened them with his life. Is one of the few things Disney Plus did good was that X-Men cartoon. 97 was really good. X-Men 97 was good.
Including being beaten by a wooden gun.
Yep. So, next on...
There?
What?
They actually had that in there? A wood... Like in the reboot part? Well,
I don't think it was a reboot. I just remember it was a meme of, like, I was beaten by a wooden gun. It's like, yeah, it was wood that was painted gunmetal.
That was Mr. Fantastic kicking his ass with a wooden gun. That was way back. That is not 97. That we're talking.
I know, that's what I was saying. It was something else, but that audio bit has been used so many times.
That is the original Fantastic Four cartoon where Magneto shows up in his Magneto-mobile and he starts robbing banks and challenges Reed Richards, and Reed Richards beats him with a wooden gun. Yeah, it's one of the stupid. It's before. Okay.
What did you say? It's like Silver Age comics, kind of.
No, that would be Silver. No, that would be Bronze Age. Wouldn't that super? Like that would be the 60s Fantastic Four. Like
the
60s
was the Silver Age.
Well, what's the 70s? Because that was in between the 60s and 70s.
70s and 80s are Bronze Age.
That'd be the Bronze. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the Bronze Age, boys. You know what,
okay.
Super? I want you to explain to Bob in the chat. This is total geekdom, boys. By the way, explain the fun that is the different clarifications of silver, bronze, and gold and copper age. And I think what are we in, the Steel Age now or something stupid like that?
The Iron Age.
Are we in the Iron Age?
The one thing that I could throw down that I know of is the different ages originally started off based upon censorship levels and content to show to kids because of concerns. Yeah. But that's just my 2 cents of knowledge I have on it.
Oh yeah, because okay, for those that don't know, the comic censoring board, although now defunct, and hasn't existed since 1983, I think. The comic code doesn't exist, does it? Like not to my knowledge.
Probably still does, but not to such an extent.
No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Oh,
I know.
Wait. Yeah, you're right. Because a kid could just walk into a comic shop and buy basically softcore porn.
Well, no, you can't. Okay, that's up to the guy. Okay,
that is up to the guy. That is true. Yeah. There is the merchant's discretion.
Rating. Soups, we're going to need you to back us up on this a little bit and kind of help me with this one because I can't 100% remember how it works. When it comes to rating systems, if something is given a mature, it's given the same maturity rating system as the American movie rating system, technically. So you're not going to be able to walk in and buy Big Booby Bertha or Betty.
You're talking the ESRB rating.
No, something similar to that though. There's something similar, but the sensory board doesn't exist like it did. Like I mean.
Hell, they don't even call it ESRB anymore. Now that I think about it, they call it PEGI.
Yeah. It's not the PEGI, but no, I don't know what it's called now. The PEGI's something else. PEGI's the British one. Hold on here. I'm just gonna say. Comic. I think I did the guy. No, not Beast. No.
Sleepycat says we are not currently in the Iron Age.
Okay. How do you spell Faust? I can't. My brain's brain farting right now.
FAUST. Because
Yeah.
Faust from Guilty Gear.
Hey, guys, stop cutting each other off. Super, go ahead. F-A.
FAUST, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That is exactly what I said.
My brain was having one of those moments where I couldn't remember. I'm just gonna, like, I can get away with this, but I'm just gonna show you guys, like, the sensory board has definitely shifted in the last 20 years. We are in the Iron Age. Okay, now I don't know what the hell the Iron Age means for censoring in things, because again, well, I know we're not in the age of American comics anymore, but
That's a hard confirm from that site.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are in the iron. All right.
Yeah. I'm
What next? Tin, lead.
Dead. Most likely the dead age, the way things are going.
I would actually call this age the poisoned age of comics.
I agree.
I would say if we're all basing it on metals, so the rusted age.
Yeah, the rusted age. I would say this is the rusted age. The rusted age.
Is either that or sulfur.
Look, let's just put it this way.
Age.
Let's just put it this way, okay? You would not get what's about to pop up on the thing if I can get it to here. If it'll show up. No, it won't show up.
If comics ever get a resurgence, we can call it the graphite age.
No, there it is. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit fun because I got to fight the kitty cat, but I'm going to turn the kitty cat off for a sec here. Whoop. So, yeah, we wouldn't get comics like this in the goddamn fucking in the Bronze Age. We're not getting this in the Silver Age, okay, boys? We wouldn't even get this in the Silver Age. It comes up. It's coming up in a couple seconds, boys. Yeah.
Well, damn. It's in the video.
That is a Canadian comic called Faust. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be after the
Which
doctor?
section are you posting it in?
This would be on the actual website, like on the YouTube.
No, but I'm asking, like, what channel are you posting it in?
It was in general and anime. Here.
Okay. General.
There you go.
The Iron Age ended up. Oh, Iron Age ended unless we are talking about a different time.
Wow.
Yeah. So okay, so there was the Silver Age, then the Bronze Age. So if you're talking about that gun, we're not talking about that age. I'm gonna bring back Nice Kitty.
Now I do gotta ask, Faust, is this character from this comic based off of the historical Faust, the practitioner, in any way?
Loosely. Oh, Soup's dealing with something. Loosely. Faust?
Loosely. Okay.
The comic for Faust. You can find the PDFs of Faust. I might actually put up a Faust comic one of these, just get this the hardcore stuff. But that's definitely going to be a late night or early morning comic thing of midnight.
If I remember correctly, the story of Faust was he was a practitioner that effectively made a deal with the devil to become the best medical practitioner, almost to a supernatural level.
No. This story is about an artist who draws demonic images and then gets murdered by a group, then becomes a police officer and hunts the group. Meanwhile, a girl who's so violently assaulted and horrified and glorified by her father that she can no longer have children. Yes, it's that bad. Gets kidnapped and weird sexual demonic boobies and titties everywhere. So I'm just saying, I don't even know if I can. I'm honestly,
man.
I'm honestly of the opinion. Imagine if Spawn amp it by 50. Like, you think Spawn is edgy, motherfuckers. You don't know nothing. Faust is one of the most violent, demonic comic books I have ever read.
So it's about a few
Lord.
fetish steps away from being an artiste film.
No. This is actually that hardcore heavy metal fetish. Like that's that extreme. That's guar. We're no the other end of the spectrum. This isn't a guy shitting in someone's face and then going ta-da, and then putting
No,
a
this
flower.
ain't
on top.
horses. Okay.
Yeah, this ain't horses.
Because when I think degeneracy, I'm thinking degeneracy. All right.
There's a difference between degeneracy. Yeah.
Degeneracy and
Yeah, they did come out. They did come out of a movie. There was a movie.
There's a Faust movie?
Yes, there's a movie to Faust.
Oh my god!
There are two movies. There's two movies. There's the cut and the uncut version. Both versions are quite good. The uncut is a little violent, but the whole thing about that movie is someone literally loved the comic so much, they took screenshots of the comic and put it in there. Like there's a like he's insane. The blade work is nuts. It's like he actually kills a guy and has three people's heads. He's like, "Do you like my art?" He's kind of white. He's complete wacko.
Oh, so he's like Pikmin.
Mm.
From what is it, Pikmin's Gallery?
Yeah. No.
Serial killer?
No. He's just insane. It's just a wild.
Oh, so it's Pikmin.
Yeah.
But I will say Pikmin does it out of like a twisted sense of justice. He only targets the ill actors.
So each character, each entity has their own, like Faust is of that era. Another really good comic is called Wizard 7, I think, or Wizard 9. Is it Wizard 7 or Wizard 9? I think it's called Wizard 7, if I remember correctly. Is also another good one from that one. We're talking hardcore comic lore here. We're talking the big beasts here.
And if we're getting things that I would listen to go to sleep.
Yeah, this is like Judge Dredd stuff. Like legitimately, I'm a fan of like the comics that were like I enjoy the mainstream just as the next guy. Yeah,
I love the pulps. I'll tell you can't beat the Shadow. No one can beat the Shadow.
Also, who's that punk guy that shit on people and stuff? I can't remember now. Are you talking about a comic or are you talking about a music band? Because I can think of a music band where they actually would shit on stage and throw it at people. I can't remember the name of the punk band.
Are you talking about the guy that always got in the fights and was like considered the most metal singer ever? That bald dude?
I can't remember his name now. I don't know.
Count Dankula did a video on.
Yeah, there's some.
And that guy would actively defecate and throw it around during his shows.
Okay. Yeah, no problem there. So it's crazy. It's just crazy some of the psychotic like stuff like back then. But anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. The wood gun thing is kind of a moot point. Let's get back on topic here. So we were at Magneto, and he's been arrested twice for war crimes. Both didn't stick. I think his house arrest was like Krakoa or something like that. Like he was permanently removed to Krakoa. Then
the volcano? Krakatoa?
Oh, okay. Faust reminds you of G.G. Allen. I don't remember the person. Anyway, Krakoa is a interesting of the X-Men. Soups would have more information on that. There's some interesting thoughts on that one. He probably would have more. He would have more information than I would on that.
Very well. Okay. So it's like Mutant Valhalla, I guess you could say.
Well, now it's Mutant Valhalla. I can't really get into references. It's a weird.
Very well. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because Krakoa is its own fucking entity, and I don't know enough to actually have a conversation about the Krakoa arc of X-Men comics.
Very well. Okay.
It pissed a lot of people off. It pissed a lot of fucking diehard fans. Like, diehard X-Men fans fucking hate Krakoa. Hey, Soups, you still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could probably tell us a little more about Krakoa than I could, but yeah. You did not
Actually,
like Krakoa.
I couldn't.
Go ahead.
I could not.
Oh, you couldn't? Okay, so I know more about Krakoa than he does. mind you, I have a glossary Wikipedia knowledge of Krakoa. Let's just put it that way. I only know from what people were talking about online. One of those scenarios where at this point, the only comics I was picking up from symbiote alien vampire thing called Darling Love, which is like a weird, like she's a parasite and then she had a child, but she's actually like an evil thing parasite, and she goes around murdering and eating people. It's can't remember the name of the comic. I have it in my collection. It's part of my it's one of my
sounds
collections.
like a visual novel.
It's a weird comic thing. I got some weird ones. Other than that, in my War Journal, and now I have my Punisher comics. So I have War Journal issues 44, 47, 48, 36, and 22. And I gave you I think I gave you my D&D stuff, if I remember correctly. The only thing I think I kept
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, and the D&D comic Attack of the Lawyers or something like that. Oh no, it's just titled Lawyers.
It's Lawyers. I think I gave you my D&D stuff. So next on the docket is an interesting one. It's Captain America. Captain America has been tried by the American government. This is a real thing. As I go and get more coffee.
Probably a political stint. I don't know.
No, this is
this was like off the back of Civil War.
Yeah, this is Civil War. He knows what I'm talking about, and we're scaling down. So Captain
Civil War shit was so stupid, and I'm not even a comic book guy, and I thought it was retarded.
So Soups, do you want to explain Civil War a little bit?
Basically, it was a war between superheroes after a tragedy where a bunch of inexperienced and basically where a bunch of inexperienced superheroes got a lot of people killed.
Yeah, it was called the group was called the Runaways. And
actually, that was like the New Warriors.
What were they? The New Warriors? I thought they were the the Runaways. Runaways are the ones of the cult. The New Warriors. I apologize. They were basically what's considered young Avengers.
Come on, Chief. No, I was like, come on, let the man speak, damn it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As I was saying, and so from the event, the government put forth the Superhero Registration Act, where it's like anyone with superpowers are to register and be full employees of the government, and this would require that they'd have to make their identities public information.
Yeah.
And this split, the superhero community down the middle. One section being led by Iron Man, who was for the registration, saying that they need to be held accountable, whereas Captain America wanted to uphold the tradition and be free from the control of the government, not to mention not wanting to basically put in jeopardy, the superheroes.
Soups, pause real quick.
Revealing their identities.
Hey, Chief. Sleepcat wants to know, is there any way we could raise Soup's voice a little bit?
We are at the maximum level we can get him. I'm gonna look 1 second here. Let me grab my coffee. Just went to get my coffee.
He's giving good info. I just want to make sure he's heard.
Yeah, no, I can hear him, but you are right. He is a little low on the thing. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can peek him up. Unfortunately, like I said, he's in a. Yeah, I may have to turn off the music again. Hopefully I can keep the music on, but we'll see if we can raise his voice a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let's turn down Faust. I got the techno going on in the background as well, so let's see what we can do for you, Soups. Let's see if we can turn you up. Okay. I want you to say something, Soups. Speak.
Hello.
Yeah, you are coming in louder. Go for it. I brought him up to a 200.
So do you want me to?
No, we heard that. Start where you left off.
Iron Man supported the idea, and then we had to stop there.
Yeah, because
the audios.
Basically, Iron Man.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn it off. Okay, go ahead. You're good. You're good. Good. Checking levels.
And then the two sanctions, and then that's put the superhero community down the middle. One side being led by Iron Man, who was pro-registration, as he felt superheroes need to be held accountable for their actions. and the other side being led, like one side against this being led by Captain America, who saw this as an impediment of their freedoms, and not to mention jeopardizing other heroes in the community for outing their identities.
Yep. So, couple things about that.
They're making super people into feds. Is that what I'm supposed to get from this?
The idea from Iron Man's perspective was to create
Pretty
training. Yeah, the idea was to create training schools similar to the X-Men. Not all the X-Men like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Not all the X-Men like that. But the idea was to create something similar to the X-Men. Hopefully you can hear him, Kat, better now. Now, Soups. Yeah, I think we got ours. Okay, we got him. Making sure here. I'm checking the level. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to repeatedly check the levels. I just want to make sure everything's going good. All right.
Hey, man, that's just the life of a techie.
Yep. So the idea of everything was because Captain America fought on the side, and he technically lost. But the reason, some people say there are two reasons he lost. One, he lost because he had no choice but to lose. Basically, the idea was to take it to court, and then he was assassinated. By assassinating him, everything kind of fell through.
Okay, so
yeah.
Through assassination, it creates further tension, and then they could release more comics.
It created a martyr. Yeah, it created a martyr. Yeah, he sounds muffled. Yeah, I know he's muffled. He's dealing with stuff, unfortunately, so he can't really peek up and get loud.
Yeah, he has other people around. He doesn't want to be rude.
He doesn't want. We don't want to make him have to fight for anything. But when we get to the reviews, if you want to take off, you can take off. The next one on the list is, we go from an American hero / martyr to technically a techno war criminal, Iron Man. Iron Man has been arrested by the American government because of his Tony Stark's Industries. His company has gotten him in shit on more than one occasion, and I believe that if I don't remember correctly,
makes no sense.
Yeah, well, no, because he's Weapon Industries.
Even so, government contractors, I mean, hell, we got some of those floating around and, paperclip.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you produce, we don't ask questions. The moment you stop producing, that's when the questions are asked. So I guess you could say, like, the plot of the movie where he's like, oh, I am resigning my company. Then the government's going to start knocking. It's like, hey, you have contracts for at least 10 more units of this shit. Where is it?
Yeah.
And if the government wants to make you disappear,
also, like in the second movie of Iron Man, where it's like, now that he has his identity out, it's like now they want the Iron Man turned over to the government.
Yeah, they want Iron Man turned over. That's the thing, and he didn't like the fact that he was fighting his tech. What happened with him was he went wanted. He went rogue when he did that. What's up, everyone? We are talking about America arresting superheroes. So that is one of the more funnier things about that, because he legitimately that leads up to him fighting the Incredible Hulk. He actually goes. That's the first introduction of his most infamous power suit, the Hulkbuster. Is right around that period. That Hulkbuster suit is one of the most famous suits because it's just so badass looking.
I'm sorry, I gotta throw my hands up real quick, and it's like, okay. So, riddle me this, Batman.
Okay.
I understand in the movie, because I never read the comics for Iron Man. I understand in the movie, he's like, I'm resigning my company because my weapons were used against American soldiers and all that. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, that happens to literally every weapon on the planet. You're not special.
Yeah, but...
Sorry, that's the part I'm just like, excuse me, sir. Everyone uses every type of weapon they can get their grubby little mitts on.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I will say that in the movie, it was specifically also because someone was double dealing under the table.
Yeah. Even so.
And that's the thing. This is why he became wanted. And that's...
No, it doesn't even have to be his partner in crime. I'm sorry, but the CIA does some sneaky shit sometimes. All right, just leaving it there.
Why, that's why the fifth element. That's why the fifth element weapon deal thing was fucking amusing.
Because that was such a stupid weapon. But yeah, I get it. I get the point. I get the point of the scene, but I'm just like, that is such a stupid weapons platform.
That is. But okay, so next on the list is the man who fucking beat up and pissed off the Avengers. The man
that could be anybody.
The man who won against the Avengers. The man who fucked up Iron Man. The man who took down Captain America even though he doesn't have superpowers. The man that can use Spider-Man's web slingers better than Spider-Man. The Punisher. Frank Castle has been wanted by the government on more than one occasion.
I fucking love Frank Castle.
What?
I was saying that's not surprising.
That's not surprising, but this is a man who took out the event. They chased after him for like months, and they took him out. The only person who did not want to fight him was Thor. Thor was like, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, he didn't feel right fighting him. As far as he's concerned, in his mind, technically, Punisher's doing his bidding. It's kind of that mentality. I kind of got that vibe from it. It's a good comic, by the way, when he does that.
How does that feel? Like, you got to ask yourself, you are a super-powered, almost god-tier individual, and a mortal man put you in your fucking place.
You know
what? At this point, I don't even care if he's metahuman. It's like, he's the fucking Avengers. Well, even so, even if he was, hypothetically, it doesn't matter. Why? Because Frank Castle is just that fucking guy.
He's not meta. There are three other people that I think could be considered meta or mutant. One of them's Kingpin. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy.
Oh, the Kingpin. Depending on which version, the man is fucking huge.
I hate how physically strong that guy is. I think he's above. I've had arguments with people over this. The other one is Batman. Fuck Batman. Batman, for his physique, should not be able to lift 500 pounds. Go fuck yourself. I have said this time and time again.
Yeah. And what's that one guy's name? The dude with the wings and the mace? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, taking a mace from some superpowered individual to the face and not having a bloody nose or broken teeth or a shattered jaw. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay,
Mason's fucking hurt.
Hawkman's an alien, and they have two times or three times the strength of a human. So fuck that shit. No, I agree. Yeah. No.
You had the power of a mace behind that in an uppercut. Batman, man.
Bullshit characters in history when it comes to that. But anyway, back to the Punisher.
Sorry, I just got one last little thing. Shadow's better. Always will be better. Go fuck yourself, Batman.
Okay, anyway, go ahead there, Soups. What do you want to say?
I was going to say, I'm glad you brought up Batman, because there's a video talking about it, and I posted it in the general chat. It's a short video.
Yeah. No, I've seen, I know his feats. His feats are insane. He is beyond anything of a peak human. Like, he is a metahuman. There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah. I don't...
Time does not give you superior human strength and toughness. All right, I don't care what you say.
Dude, the closest thing to him I've seen that actually can make some physical sense is a man by the name of one of the masters, the judo master from fucking Great Disciple Kenichi. The idea that he trained his body in a way to change his muscle mass to physically fit two types. Like, there's two types of muscles. He made his muscle all pink. He made his muscle like peak in between the both. So the guy is literally, even though he doesn't look it, the guy's pure fucking muscle. Like, from one, just peak muscle.
Are you talking like how people's builds are, like the endocrine and exocrine?
Yeah. He maxed out.
Man sounds like a fucking Baki character.
He is. He's like, and characters like Baki, for example, that level of extreme physical training. That
Baki is the
is.
definition of "I think, therefore I am."
Have you ever tried Batman's repetitions? Have you ever seen the Batman rep, like what he physically apparently does? It
No, I actually haven't.
will kill you after 2 days.
Should we play the video that we?
I don't know if I want. I don't. The YouTube video. You know what? Here's the thing, boys. I got Faust up. Sorry, it's Kitty Cat back. Kitty Cat back. Sorry, guys. I'll move Faust out of the equation here. Oop, no more Faust. Sorry about that. Let me think about where'd you put it?
In the
Can you
general.
put it in general?
Okay. This. Yeah. How long is it?
It's like let me see. It is 3 minutes.
You know what? Before you go, like when we get to our reviews and you're gonna take off, then we'll do that, okay? I think
All
that
right.
way everyone can watch that. I think that's fair. I know the YouTuber, and I'll need you to copy and print his link. By the way, we are a retro community. We do have enough people here, and I'm gonna promote a little bit. We are a retro community. We have a lot of retro people here that do a lot of good stuff with us. Arus 218, you have yourself LDR Cinema, we have yourself LCX, we have yourself Mitch Maddox. That we have a huge band of Mitfits that have joined the Horde over the years and helped out and supported the channel. If you can, give them some love back if you feel like giving them some love. We also here have a Patreon. We're trying to get an editor so I can get back to doing reviews a little better and faster. The whole game plan is if I get enough money for a Patreon, we'll get that. Also, if you do believe in the dream that is the House Hippo, I believe in House Hippo. We need to get our House Hippo merch. Other shirts are coming. We have Support Your Local Dice Goblin and Orcish Horde Emergency Food Supply will be, Orc Emergency Food Supply will be coming up shortly. Those shirts will be coming out shortly on the channel for that. This getting stuff out there if people want, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, now back to the Punisher. Yes, he has been twice. He was federally arrested this is where we got the infamous Black Punisher. During this period, we had a Punisher when he got arrested the first time. He got arrested and tried, and when he got found guilty, he ended up in jail. So they were going to have him fighting in jail. But one of the doctors decided it'd be really funny if they turned him black. That's not a joke. They gave him cosmetic surgery to make him a black man.
Why? That's almost as irresponsible as the fucking doctor in Tokyo Ghoul where they do a fucking random blood infusion or whatever the fuck.
I don't know. That was the 90s. This is real. You can look it up. I'm not putting up Black Punisher, but the Black Punisher is a real thing. That is a real fucking comic book truth. Boys. All right. Now, the last guy that was arrested by the American government is everyone's blue boy, everyone's favorite little fur ball or fluff ball, Hank McCoy, Beast. Also a university professor, a high school sports teacher, and I think a couple other things he did. He is Hank McCoy, aka Beast. After the Sentinel incident, this is also found in the original cartoons, was caught and arrested. And when he got arrested, they legitimately put him in. They've actually sent him to trial. He's another superhero that got off.
I think Beast was one of the X-Men that I liked when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny that they. It's kind of funny
Wolverine.
Yeah. It's kind of amusing that they just kind of threw him in jail for like most of season 1. And he did get to season 2, and by season 3, it's kind of funny because the 4 most favorite characters of like X-Men at the time were Beast, Gambit, Wolverine, and Nightcrawler. These were the most popular based off the Wizards original Wizards comic book back in the day.
Yeah.
Two of these characters had very little to any story time in the actual X-Men show, and it wasn't until the new X-Men that they actually had the 97 where they actually made more appearances. Is there anybody else I'm forgetting there, Soups, that's been arrested by the American government? That
Johnny
actually
Blaze?
Did Johnny Blaze get arrested by the government?
Maybe not big feds, but he was brought into prison multiple times because killings were traced back to him doing like penance stare on goons and shit.
Yeah, but he was never ever arrested by the American government. This wasn't an American. This was more of a legal.
Okay, yeah, it was not a fed. It was just like local.
And also
cops.
Another question I have: who do you think would win a fight, Latveria or Wakanda?
Well, considering the fact that Doctor Doom won that fight, Latveria.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Doctor fucking Doom. I'm not even a fan of the guy, but I know his power level's absurd.
You want to know why? Doctor Doom went to go get the power of the Panther, walked in, talked to the Panther God, and the Panther God agreed and let him pass.
Yeah, Doctor Doom's kind of on another level.
Doctor Doom is so... Dude, the guy... Like, even though he's technically dead now, okay, in the new lore, I think he's dead. I think like, they find
a zombie walking around.
No, he's destroyed. Like, there's no Doctor Doom left. Like, he is done. Like, they.
He's powder. Okay.
Yeah. He sacrificed his life to save Valeria Doom. To save the daughter of Reed Richards, Valeria. Yep. She's now
girl that he helped give birth.
Yeah, he helped give birth to, which is a really stupid. I don't. Okay, can I? I'm going to explain Valeria for a split sec. Again, this is the tangent channel. You're going to get tangents here. Valeria
Only
shows up
tangents that the chief approves of.
Yeah. I have to stop Bob because he won't walk. Valeria
and
shows
I take
up.
It personal.
Well, I have to. Can't, dude. Just because you gave a dog a little piece of steak doesn't mean he gets the whole steak. You get the whole steak. You eat first before the dog gets to eat. First rule of junkyard dog.
It's like, well, damn. I see how you look at me. Fucking asshole.
You know what's great about that? That tells you that tells you there's a brotherhood going on here. There's a horde going. I can make a joke like that, and he laughs. See, that means if I ever get in a situation and I know we're fighting a giant Goliath and we're both fucking sitting there, I know he's not going to run. I know he's going to stay and fight until one or both of us are jelly, some form of jelly or jam, and that's what you need. That's what you need for friends, man. You guys are willing to stand. So,
go on. Sorry about that.
No problem. So can you think of anybody? Soups, can you think of anybody that got arrested by the government? No. Okay. So let's get to the DC arrests.
Oh boy.
Justice League.
Yeah.
The entire Justice League.
Like something tells me Martian Manhunter got there because he didn't have his green card.
No, actually, he's never been arrested for that. But the entire Justice League, at one time, has been wanted by the American government. That's actually a legit. That's a legit episode. That's actually an episode, I think, in one of the Justice League Unlimiteds. I think.
Basically, what happened in that episode was that Lex Luthor was able to hack into the Watchtower's laser weapon, and he fired it on a city, and it framed the Justice League.
Yeah, he framed the Justice League, and the fact that the Justice League had super weapons pissed a lot of people off. Then there was the Superman and Batman were both wanted. They were never tried, but they were wanted by the American government.
This is when Lex Luthor was president.
Yeah, that basically most of this involves Lex Luthor becoming president, and then he goes completely insane because he starts shooting up kryptonite like a fucking junkie.
Spiteful, bald bastard. I know a few of those.
Yeah. I know you know a couple.
So was the
Yep.
entire Justice League just brought into chains from the federal government because of Lex
Some of them
Luthor? Just
some of them legitimately were. Some of them actually were. I believe Green Arrow was one. Oh fuck, I can't remember who else. And then there's the Injustice story arc where Superman becomes a fucking tyrant. He arrests a whole bunch of people, including all the Green Lantern Corps. When people get when see where Marvel will have like one person, they'll make an entire thing about it. They have everyone get arrested. The fucking DC.
my question is how? It's like how do these men and women of the U.S. government happen to, I don't know, arrest these people? Wouldn't they usually require like help from a superpowered individual that is willing to go along with
They
this?
actually legitimately use supervillains to capture superheroes. This was actually a
Oh
thing.
my god!
Oh yeah, like,
There's-
You know, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That fits. That tracks. Yeah, we would do that.
In some like
What?
the Dark Knight Returns, and
Yep.
basically an Elseworld story, and Superman's working for the government, and he's got orders to take Batman in.
Hell,
And
that's the
Superman's
entire plot.
like, it doesn't matter. It's like it's their world, and they won't stand for you anymore. If it isn't me, then someone else is going to bring you in. And Batman's like, really? Who are they going to send after you?
Yeah, exactly. That is legitimately how it operates. That's how because the thing about Batman, that is an interesting. By the way, that is a great comic until the second fucking. Do not read after the death of Batman's arc. Do not read after that fight. Just
The
don't.
Dark Knight Returns is an okay story, so long as it is read under the understanding that this is an Elseworld story, because it's not really a good iconic Batman story.
No, I know, but do not fucking read after part 2. Like, do not read The Dark Knight Returns 2. That is fucking awful. It sucks. It really does.
It's when
so
Frank Miller was suffering from brain wounds.
Yeah. Frank Miller. I think that's what was that before or after his stroke. I can't remember.
Wait, he had a stroke?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, wasn't he the one that had the stroke?
I never heard of that.
I thought he had a stroke. I could be wrong. At least it would explain half the shit he does after Dark Knight. Because you got to understand, Frank Miller, Sin City, fucking amazing comic book series. Fucking 300, not that bad. But the fucking whole Batman Returns, amazing. And then right after that, fucking just and all this stuff turned right to crap. But anyway,
I was gonna say, going
Googled
back to the plot of them using
I was going to say,
villains.
I Googled it, and no, Frank Miller never had a stroke.
Oh well.
You're thinking of Frank R. Miller.
Am I thinking Frank R. Miller? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could got guys confused. There's so many guys out there in the universe. As far as I'm concerned, Frankie Boy went nuts after a certain point. I don't know what else to say. His comics just went completely over the deep end. But Batman Returns is an amazing. It's a good watch. It's a really, really, really good, really amazing show. Worth every amazing comic book. Worth every penny.
Yeah. But I wanted to say, American government using air quote privateers. I mean, isn't that the plot of Suicide Squad?
That is a Suicide Squad. Yes, the Suicide Squad is used against everyone, including superheroes. They have two. They actually have 3 organizations now. They have the Suicide Squad. What was it called? Something Division X or Division Y or something. It's Division X, and then there's one other one. I can't remember what the other group was called. There are 3 supervillain fucking groups now that the American government uses. I think the American government actually runs their own superhero group as well. I can't remember what the name of the superhero group is.
That sounds about right. I mean, hey,
yeah, because
free dental.
technically,
Can't beat it.
because Russia has their own superhero squad. Japan has their
the one with like Red Dynamo and a Bear Man.
that is yes that's the Marvel equivalent, but they have another one. They're actually in the DC they also have one.
Okay. Sorry, the only reason I like Red Dynamo is because, unlike Iron Man, his suits look utilitarian. That's the only reason I like it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I Death to Commies. Bad.
Yeah. Anyway, that's basically that. Like, there's so much. Like, they have a. If you go into all the Elseworlds, you know how many people have been arrested by the American government in the superhero. But in the main line right now, no one's been arrested. But that could easily happen. Like every guy has been wanted or arrested by the American government when it comes to superheroes in the DC.
Yeah.
That's
we want to make sure our fingers are in the right pie. And if the pie is not willing to cooperate, well, we have ways of making the pie cooperate.
So now we get into the image verse. Image, best way to put it, I hate to say it, if they're not running, if the U.S. government isn't running the superhero groups, they kill them.
Yep.
Like Invincible is a good example of that. Like legitimately, oh, you're not working. We fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not exactly nice about it. It's not exactly an easy thing. And
at least they're being real. They ain't fucking hiding it.
Yeah, can I be honest? That I think that's more realistic than anything else. I would be perfectly honest into saying that there'd be a lot of superheroes out there that would legitimately be like, yeah, you're not working for us. Well, we're not gonna just let you be around anymore.
It's a little unfortunate that eldritch entity just appeared off our coast.
Basically, it's so you're not really working for us, so I'm afraid you'll have to die.
What do you think I was saying? That is exactly what I was saying. It's a little unfortunate that eldritch entity appeared on our coast. Hey, hero, can you go take care of that and save the people? Thank you.
Yeah.
And then after that hero dies, we send in somebody else who's more powerful, who could actually handle it. And we restrict the thing. And basically we have our own Godzilla in our backyard, just in case.
Well, wait, or you actually use Godzilla, actual Godzilla when he fights superheroes. One of them was actually an American plot to get rid of superheroes. It wasn't. I don't think it was Godzilla, but it was one other super monster. Yeah. So that is our superhero conversation on that. Now, I think that's legit what America would do. America would legitimately just do that. There are
multiple. Everyone will get mad at the geopolitics of it, but trust me, if you're in the same position, you'd do it too.
Yeah. Well, it's the reason X-Men both equally don't make any sense and do make sense. Like the idea of arresting super mutants or mutants in general. My big hate boner over that is when they created a disease that apparently makes people who aren't fucking mutants hate mutants. That's bullshit.
A hate virus?
Yes, they created a hate virus.
What is this? So, what was that government thing?
I'm happy you're doing good today, Garth.
Why can't I think of it? No, it's not Y2K. It was that thing that was hush hush a few years back in the 80s, and the CIA was doing like mind effects with drugs and shit. MK Ultra. So it's like the X-Men have MK Ultra. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a hate virus. I prefer the
congratulations, meth in the air. Woo! What the fuck?
I prefer the idea that mutants have kind of been around for a very long time, but like the big onstart was when Captain America fought somebody and he accidentally released the X virus. That I think is more of a better thing that created an army of superheroes, like created mutants. was this virus that apparently Captain America, when he blew it up, didn't realize that didn't stop it. It just spread it out and created.
Yeah.
I think that's
Kind of like when we were first learning about radiation.
Yeah,
I think
things. I think that's the better way to go about it. But that, to me, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Like, I don't care who you are, but like, if you see how people act now, there's no way a government registration program would fucking exist. No fucking way. No
Only
fucking
the willing. Only the most willing individuals.
No, and if you give someone laser fucking eyes, it has the power to use kinetic energy to bazookas to blast through fucking doors and shit. That fucker, you ain't stopping that fucker. Well, like, you're gonna have to fucking put a bullet in his head. The second you put his bullet in his head, there'll be fucking rioters in the street next week.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. Go ahead.
Actually, if you want to talk about a stupid explanation, Cyclops' eye beams are even lasers. Where it's like, okay, they're concussive blasts of pure force. I understand that, but the stupid explanation is actually they're portals to the punch dimension.
Yep, the punch dimension. Yes, we have had this conversation. I've had this conversation with people before.
So people like them at parties.
No, the punch dimension is like an alternate dimension. It's like this weird thing. They're explaining it. Okay, they're explaining why it's not a heat blast. It's not a concussive heat blast. Now, what makes it
say it's a fucking laser? Why are you going through all this rigmarole? I'm sorry. I should let you go.
It's a kinetic punch. He can actually, by using the Cyclops laser thing that he uses, the helmet thing, by turning it by certain progressions, he can focus the spread, make it more of a slashing than a punching. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of
so dumb. It's a fucking laser. All right. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the reviews here, boys. So I'm going to, as I said before, I will put up Soup's video here. Hold on. I will have to play some magic here, but we are going to go dark for a second here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to pause this. Okay. I'm going to pause this. Boop. Put that up. I'm going to full screen this. By the way, if you want the... okay, so that's ready to go. Hold on here, boys. We should have it in a couple seconds.
I admit, Chief, I'm getting hyped for this.
Yeah, I know. Where's that Windows Explorer? No, that's not it. There he is. All right, boys. Soups, are you going to stick around for the reviews, or do you feel like you're going to bow out after this?
I'm going to bow out after this.
Okay. All right. I'm just waiting for the link to pop up, so make sure everything's booting up. Okay, there we go. Okay, boys, we got one more thing. We're going to do this, and then we'll do... By the way, Soups, do me a solid while you're here. Put in the chat. This is actually a fun comic YouTuber. If you can, you know what, I'll put it in the chat. If you guys want to look at this guy's work, he does a lot of work. No, yeah, I got it. I was going to put it in the chat for the YouTube channel. This guy does a lot of work, and great artist. I kind of like his work. He's been getting really popular now. Oh shit! Got to turn that down. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. You guys should still be able to hear me. Okay, there we go. All right. Alrighty. Bam. There we go. Okay. All right. Turn that back up. I gotta empty this out. Boop. Boop. Turn that back up. Oh, come on. All right, we're good. Okay, we are ready, boys. Sorry about that. Just had to go through that. Okay, boys, ready. Hit playing now.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Well, that's the story. Now, I took down Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, that's great, Bruce. I think we've all fought in Solomon Grundy.
Well, as a normal human being, you did.
You know I'm a human too, right?
Well, Hal Jordan's a human, but the Green Lantern, that's just not the same thing.
Oh, really?
No powers, no nothing. Just a peak of human condition.
Do you even really still believe that?
What do you mean?
Like, with all the things you've been able to do, would you really still consider yourself a normal human being?
I'm not following.
Look, it's been fun picking on you for being the one guy without any superpowers, but the whole just a human thing has started to lose some steam with all the Looney Tunes logic you've been exhibiting. exhibiting lately.
Such as?
Well, there was a time you free fell out of fucking orbit with no parachute and just walked it off. There was a time that you knocked out the reverse flash as he was running at you at the literal speed of light. I mean, Jesus, man, every day you're getting hit with the same kind of force we superhumans contend with and just get right back up. We can't be in the same realm of durability. I'm the man of steel. You're the man of very breakable bones.
Ah, come on. I've gotten hurt pretty badly in the past.
Yeah, back in the day, but even then you couldn't do half the shit you're doing now.
Peak human condition and years of training. What more can I say?
Batman, there are rockets that have a hard time getting down from space. What fighting technique did you learn in Tibet that taught you how to fight burning up in the atmosphere?
Well, actually, it was
Look,
Haitian.
we're all superheroes, all right? We get away with a bunch of shit on the regular, but maybe we just retire parading how you're a human after all these things, because I think at some point we're well past that.
Yeah, but I'm still just a regular human.
Be serious.
Literally anyone can do what I do with the time, energy, patience, discipline, and a lot of money. Like an insane amount of money. Like more than you can count on your hands, which should have been a given, but like way more than you can count on your hands. Oh, you know what this is? This is just you guys being upset that an average Joe like myself can stand up to the likes of you.
What do you mean average? Were you listening at all?
You want to talk about average Joe? How about Green Arrow? You think he's capable of doing half the shit you've done?
No, you know, Green Arrow is like mid-tier human condition. You gotta be a little bit higher to get to
You have
that
a
point.
human tier
Yeah,
system?
so he put all the points into the bow and arrow shit, where I'm kind of more of an even spread kind of human.
Man, you can bench 1,000 pounds. You are not a human being.
And you know why I can do that?
Oh, why? Because you're
Because I'm
Batman?
really good at what I do.
All right.
And that's because I'm
I
Batman.
want a DNA test. I want a fucking DNA test.
You know what you're gonna find? I'm 99% human, 1% money.
You're 1% money?
If you were to do a DNA test, those would be the numbers that you came back
What
with.
does that even mean?
It means what it means.
Wait, are you being serious?
I would never joke about that.
If your DNA structure is 99% human and 1% like the concept of currency, money.
How would you even achieve
Yeah,
that?
the technology's there. Anything's possible with the right time and money. And again, finger counting, don't even waste your time. Not even gonna work.
Batman, if you really are just a normal human being, aren't you even just a little bit concerned about when all the wear and tear on your body eventually catches up with you?
Listen, I am in peak human condition. Well, what that means is I have pushed the human form to near absolute perfection. I am an example to all others that it doesn't take superpowers to make a difference. That anyone willing to push themselves to greatness can achieve that greatness and surpass even that. I am at my absolute prime and am still getting better and better. I'm gonna live forever.
I think he had a stroke. I mean, that's pretty human.
Yeah,
no,
pretty human.
he's got us there. You know, it's a room full of heroes, and I've just noticed that none of us are doing anything here. Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
weird,
Yeah,
but none of us
we're
are doing
just
anything.
kind of sitting here.
And we should probably bring him to a hospital or something, right?
Yep. So that is the fun that is that little thing. By the way, great video. Check that guy out.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was
I-
definitely funny.
Yeah, sure. Peak human condition. Sure.
Yeah, I'm made of 99% human flesh and 1% money.
Yep, 1% money.
Where's the meth, Batman? Where's the meth?
Let's get the other image up here.
So that was
Guys,
that. And so I guess.
Yeah.
I should
All right,
see you guys later.
We are moving to comics. If you want to stay and talk while we're doing the comic stuff, you're welcome to it. We are going to be moving to comics, though. Not comics. We're going to be moving to the review portion, and that's going to be the big thing there today. So we'll be talking about Labyrinth of the Demon King. Will be the first thing we're going to be talking about today, if it popped up, hopefully.
Mm.
Nope,
So
not
I'm
yet.
going to head off here, but you guys have a good night.
Thank
have a
you
good
so
night as well, Soups.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We do appreciate you coming in. And yeah, thank you so much. And that is super. Please check out his Patreon. The guy's a good artist. We got to get you some art images that you want to put on here so we can show your art out so people have more attention to it. But thank you so much for being here. He has a Patreon. He runs a Discord. Occasionally does YouTube draws. Good guy. Have a look at his stuff. Thank you so much. So we are starting with Labyrinth of the Demon King.
Yes. 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 Fucking love this game.
Okay, so okay, we're good. All right, I got it set up. I decided to fuck around for a bit. Okay, so Bob, we're starting off with what's your thoughts on Labyrinth? Now remember, keep it short and precise, and then we'll build into it. Okay.
Okay, my initial thoughts when I was going into the game, I was like, okay, this is a game that looks like it would pique my interest. So I go ahead and throw $20 at it. And I was like, damn, this is good. And the more I keep playing, damn, this is really good.
Mhm. Okay.
Uh,
So what can you say about this? So by the way, some of this is going to be really dark. Unfortunately, this is how this game kind of comes in. This game,
okay, I will explain it. The reason it is dark is because it is a Japanese, feudal Japanese horror themed dungeon crawler.
Yep.
And everything is just as dark as some of those images. It's I don't think there was a brightness slider, but I also wanted to take it in. The whole feel of the game, if I could describe it, is like you found an old PS1 or PS2 game.
Yeah,
But
that's
not,
the energy they're going for.
yeah, and it's not to be confused with like the meta horror where it's like, this lost cursed game, but it has glitches. No, this is just a game.
Yeah, it is.
Genuine.
I'm moving to next image after the image we're on now. We are at the house. We're at your little house image here.
The house image, that would be the tea house. That acts as the player's hub, effectively.
Yeah, so this is the main hub of this area. Okay.
Yeah.
So how overall? Well, we're going to start with. I guess we'll start with we're going to start with the most. Well, the least important in most games, but could be the most. What's your thoughts on the music of this game?
The
And the
music. Oh my goodness. So the music can't just be left alone. You also have the environment.
Okay.
It is, if I was to describe it in a word, it is oppressive as shit. It wraps you in a coat of filth and asks if you're comfortable.
Mm.
It doesn't care what your answer is.
Yeah.
Everything is filthy, dingy. The noises you hear, everything is just like, I should not be here. I am in hell.
Yeah.
It kind of has that same effect that Silent Hill had. That same unnerving feeling.
Yeah, but none of the low growl and the sound that comes from it. That's totally annoying. It is interesting. You hear shit moving around in the rain and stuff. This because I have played this a little bit myself.
Yep.
Okay, next image is the tunnel. So
that
overall,
tunnel, that is the first thing a player usually sees. And in fact, that is like right after the tutorial, you're going through that tunnel. That darkness is fucking oppressive. And then you have the cave noises of shit dripping, things skittering around. You feel like bugs are crawling on you and shit. Ugh.
So how is the gameplay overall? Like, what's your thoughts on the game? We'll start with how combat feels.
Combat is competent. I will say it is a very competent combat system. It's kind of that hump, the bell curve. You got to get used to how the combat flows. It will feel clunky. It will feel off because it's also feeling like an old dungeon crawler.
Okay, it does have that old. It does have the maze of the labyrinth, and it feels a lot like. It has that old Kingsfield feel to it. We are looking at.
I was also thinking Morrowind.
Yeah, we're back to the hub, and it's the hey see you again image. I've just put it up. All right.
Okay.
So how are the puzzles in this game? Because I've heard a lot of people have hit and miss with the puzzles.
So some of the puzzles are straightforward. Other ones, you got to do some searching for them, and you got to remember some things. The first few puzzles weren't so bad. It's when you get to the later areas that it's like you got to go across the area to grab one item, go across the other area, fight all the enemies because the enemies respawn.
Yep.
And they're in random order. The same enemy that was at that corner may not be at that corner. He could be over in the other room duking it out with another one. Because enemies do fight each other.
Yeah, they do infight. And sometimes some of the infighting, depending on what monster it is, some of them are really, like one of the big motherfuckers is always chasing you, and if I remember correctly, and he's always looking to hunt. And he'll run into other monsters and start fucking knocking them out.
Okay, I will get to that. I gotta gush about the lore when we get to that.
Okay, you want to talk about the lore? Go ahead, talk about the lore. I'm going to quickly use the washroom, but I will be listening to you in the background. So
Okay.
go ahead.
So that creature, if I could find it, because around the area you will find notes that are written by researchers and monks that both tell you what the enemies are resistant to and what they do. And that is the first enemy that you'll remember outside of the basic goons and that little shit. Where is it? Ah, there he is. The Rage of the Nirabotoke. I think I pronounced that correctly. I could be wrong. He is a great black rotting corpse with dangling eyeballs that will emerge from the Buddhistan to punish those who defiled or neglected it. And a Buddhistan is, think of it like a shrine of prayer. You give offerings to the Buddha, and you do your thing. And this was, in Japanese myth, to my understanding, a way to make people not destroy a holy artifact and or relic.
Yeah.
Because try as you may, but the Nirabotoke will persist. For what is dead cannot be felled with blade or bow. The only way to get rid of the beast is to fix your wrongdoing and repair the Buddha-san before you're dragged down to hell.
Okay.
And here's the thing that I also like about it, because the cat.
Yeah.
So there's a portion in the first part of the game to unlock the blacksmith, and the cat is your merchant. Just like the merchant from Resident Evil. What you buying, stranger? In order to get the key to get to the blacksmith, the cat's like, I'll make a deal with you. And the first one, I forget what the initial deal was, but your character's like, nah, I'm not doing that. And the second one was, okay, can you get me the Buddha statue from the Buddhistan downstairs? And your character agrees to that. So you grab the thing, you give it to the cat, and shortly after, now you're being hunted by something that cannot die and is a consistent pursuer similar to Nemesis from Resident Evil. He will show up at the worst possible moment. Originally, he was horrifying. He felt like the Minotaur in the maze that you could not kill, and the noises he makes. Oh, God, the noises. Sounds like a choking corpse that's breathing real heavy, and you can tell his lungs are deep, so his internals are open and large cavity.
Okay.
But eventually, as you're trying to figure out puzzles, and it's like, okay, so you need to read a piece of paper in order to get like the directions and color coding, he will just show up and be like, hey, fucker. And it comes to a point where I was trying to get through an area, and I'm like, okay, get through this little hole here, and then I gotta go across the map, and then I hear his spawn noise, and I see him right in front of me. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to do something here, go away. Because he'll keep following, and he also has a projectile attack. He'll vomit whatever viscera's inside of his corpse at you and do like decay damage, if I'm not mistaken. Never got hit by it because it's a slow traveling projectile. But being near him applies a decay status effect that if it reaches 100, instant death.
Yep.
Never had that happen.
So overall, like your thoughts on the lore, anything you want to add before we get to the rating of this, or do you want to?
What else do I want to add? Oh, that little fucker with the lantern. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I hate those guys. They will hit you with a 3-piece and a biscuit with their little knife, giving you bleed and still have time to block your attack.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in London. And it's like, wait, I'm over in Japan in this game. Why am I being shanked by this little shit? And he's tough. That little fucker's tough.
There are a lot of little shits in Japan folklore. There's a little weasel that'll fucking scythe your legs, like hit your knees to get you. Anyway,
there is those. But they are what's the fox spirit?
It's not fox spirit.
Oh wait, no. I think they were Tanuki. There is one creature in there that is like a twisted version of. At a corpse's place, they don't put much threat if you counter a group of them. Either way, these things can only be destroyed by blunt damage. Fortunately, your kicks and stomps count as blunt damage. and they
Okay.
don't take a lot of damage. Like what they'll do is you'll hit them with a basic blunt attack, and they'll fall to the floor. But as the lore reads, if air still reaches through their skull, they'll get right back up. So you have to do like this little double hit of stomp them because it takes the least amount of stamina to stomp. Walk back a little bit and then stomp again to smash their head.
Okay. So, as I'm putting up the labyrinth of the Demon King back up, what's
And
your
they
rating
also
for
have
Labyrinth of the Demon King?
my rating of. Oh, I will say this because I didn't want to spoil it. But right before the final fight, the game gets fucking meta. It gets
Okay.
meta on you the same way that In the Mouth of Madness got meta in the movie.
Okay. All
And
right. So what's your
it is a fantastic twist. This game I will give a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Because I am an absolute sucker for games like this.
Okay. 8 out of 10. Not a bad rating for that. Okay. Not bad at all. So next on the docket will be Metroid Prime 4. Okay, so I'll be doing the review for Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully it shows up. You prick. Nope, not gonna show up there. It's gonna show up here. There we go. Metroid Prime 4. All right. How am I going to talk about this game and not? I'm going to turn off the Labyrinth King. There is a lot of nitpicking about to happen. This is a game I'm going to be nitpicking the fuck out of in a lot of ways. Should have got more screenshots of it, but eh. First off, the opening for this game is pretty solid. They do a solid opening, and then they lead you into Samus going to an alternate dimension. You end up being teleported. At the beginning of the game, you fight off these bad guys, and you're fighting this evil. I guess best way to put it, I guess he's like the evil Samus. He's like a reverse space marine. He's basically a space pirate bounty hunter. He's the new big bad in this series. You get teleported to another area, and you have to travel through this zone, and travel through this entire game, finding bits and pieces to get a warp zone so you can warp back in time, or warp back in time, or I don't know if it's back in time or back to where your the planetary area is.
Your realm of existence.
Yeah, basically, you're trapped on a planet and you have to get off, and the only way to get off is to get the space keys to travel somewhere else, so you can use your power to basically restart an alien race, because the alien race is at they're dying. They're falling apart. They're slowly being mutated, and there's very if all any left at this point. So Samus gets that little icon on her forehead, a brand new little telekinetic powers, and it allows base Samus to start using the psychic abilities of her alternate form, and she also gets like a badass motorcycle. Okay, so music and effects. Equally good and boring at the same time. There is so many times where I'm sitting there listening to droning sound coming from. No, that's not the motorcycle. That's the sound of being in that fucking desert. That's it.
Wait, is it kind of like the Middle Eastern call to prayer kind of vocals?
No, I that wouldn't have bothered me as much. But this is like this. It just kind of has a low hum sound. And the funny thing is when you get to like most zones, they have 4 or 5 music notes. So you usually get like, for example, the original zone you start into, the music's like it like da na 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 na, and then all of a sudden you get to the choir after a bit, and then you get into like another stage. So there's like 3 stages of music in each area that you get to, and then finally it gets into a big crescendo, and that's how each zone works. First, you start off with the small music, then you start off with the more advanced, louder music. Now, unfortunately, scanning in the game mutes the music a little bit, which really sucks because you're going to be doing a lot of scanning. This game's gameplay, unfortunately, is how to put it. Metroid with extra steps is how my friend put it, and that's kind of how I'm going to put it too. This
Wait,
felt like
so you got the side bit of like what you have to do in No Man's Sky and scan fucking rocks and shit.
oh god, you're scanning everything, but the problem is now you have to use telekinetic powers to open doors. So not only do you have to scan shit, you have to use telekinetic powers to open fucking doors. You do not know how annoying and how aggravating it is to scan doors. And fucking now I have to move the controller up and down to open this. And,
Wait, this door looks like it could be unlocked if I activate this thing. Does it dog walk you like that?
Powers. You got to use your telekinetic powers to slide stuff down, inside, and around. One locks, a couple locks like that, but there are multiple doors where you got to go. It's like it gets so annoying after a while. I'm just like, ugh. So that's what drives me nuts with this. Now the boss battles are also kind of interesting because you have to use for a lot of the boss battles, you unfortunately have to use your telekinetic shot. You control your telekinetic shot. It's an aimed projectile. So there are a couple bosses in the game where if you want to get the best out of it, you got to fire off a shot, and then time slows to damn near zero of a point while your shot's slowly going, and that can get annoying to target off stuff. That's interesting, but after the 50th time doing that, God, that's annoying. Next step that gets annoying. Samus gets new suits, and obviously this is a Metroid game. She gets 2 new suits. Suit 1 feels like it does absolutely nothing, which is like, that to me is like, okay, I like the cool red suit, but other than it looking kind of I'm kind of like, well, what did this suit give me? Suit 2, on the other hand, the second suit afterwards looks like sperm suit. Like, I'm just
suit.
No, I don't know. Like here's a little look-see here. I got a little screenshot here. Hopefully this popped up. No, it didn't. Hold on a sec. I'll get the screenshot for you. Where is it there? Nope, it's in window capture 1, I guess. There it is. Should be popping up in a second here. If it doesn't, I will have to. Yeah, okay, I have to do one more thing here. I love fighting this shit. It's annoying. Okay, suit 2. There's suit 2. I really, really don't like this suit, the new suit design. I really don't like this new suit design, the white suit. The special suit that gives you you get a special temporary invincibility barrier on your suit. You'll see it pop up in a sec. There you
go. Oh my goodness.
I call it the sperm suit because that's kind of what it looks like to me.
I see what they were going for.
I do too.
It kind of going with the white and gold.
Yeah, white and black. Yeah,
black, and a little hint of gold there, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just the lights?
Yeah, it's just the lights. There is some gold, but there's more of a whitish yellow. It's kind of a yellowish color.
Yeah, trying to go for like advanced. Like, oh man, look how advanced it is. Because that's like the sci-fi thing. It's either black or white with like some sort of trim going on.
It's supposed to be more like living armor. I think that's the game plan. It's based off a seed. That's actually where the armor is. The armor's a seed.
Kind of like a Ubermensch symbiote from comics or Marvel.
Yeah. Kind of similar to that. I'm not a fan of this. I'm also not a fan of the main villain in this. Again, the music's really good, but sometimes it just drops off and really points. The main villain is equally the most easiest villain to fight and drives me nuts because his music is so good, but his music just drops. They drop the beat. It's like this, and then after the third or fourth of that, it drops into this, then it goes back up again, starts up again. I really don't like that because it doesn't work for what I'm hearing. There's a lot of see. Here's the thing: Metroid has some of the most iconic music. It's so good, but it's so fucking frustrating in this one. Other thing that's frustrating in this one, and again, this is a spoiler for the ending. You're gonna fight and get nothing out of it in the end. Like everything you do in this game is not gonna matter mumuch by the time this game ends. And that is a really big fuck you in this game.
Oh man.
That is. I don't know if I need to get 100% of something. I don't know if I have to beat the game at a certain point because maybe there's a special condition. That pisses people off in a Metroid game. I will tell you this right now. You want to piss people off in Metroid? Don't give them that final choice. This doesn't feel like you get a final choice. Metroid, Samus being the superhero is kind of the thing. But the other thing that's kind of funny is that they added all these people that talk to her, and they all kind of because they had her little crewmates here for this one. It's kind of emotional, but not emotional in a way. I don't know if there's a way to do certain things to get the best ending, but this one really did feel like when I got the ending to this one, I'm like, wow, there are going to be so many people pissed off with this ending. There are going to be when people make it to the end of this game, and I murder horn through this game. Like I fucking went insanely through this, like really fast. This was a heavy hit for me. Sorry about that, boys. We'll put up a chat sec here. I'm going to put spoil armor back up. Okay, the back of the armor here. Nope. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are going to be people that hate this. Here's the back of this armor, by the way. I got the back piece here just to show people. This is going to piss so many people off, this ending. I don't know if I can 100% this, but there were times where I felt like there were so many extra steps, I got bored. I started getting bored, and that's a bad sign when I'm playing a game. My rating for this is it's a solid 7. It's not the best Metroid game, but it's better than Dread. Fuck Dread.
Mm.
Yeah, look at that back. Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about with that gold detailing they got going on? It's like that is the sci-fi thing to do. It's like smooth white plates with maybe a hint of gold or black.
Yeah, it really does have a vibe to it. Not a fan. I would say, again, this game's going to get a 7 for me. It's still better than Dread. Fuck Dread. Fuck Dread fuck Dread totally and utterly. One of the worst Metroid games of all time. I will say it and say it again. I hate Metroid Dread. Oh yeah, and I got a lot of people that don't like that I say that, but I that is my controversial take.
You got the fanboys, and how dare you?
Okay, rapid button mashing, and you get constantly chased around the fucking map. That annoys the fuck out of me. I don't find that fun. I don't find that enjoyable.
God of War button mashing, like those clashes.
Yes.
You can go fuck yourself with that. I hated those.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. That shit's annoying, and that is how I feel about this one. This game is both. I'll play it again, but it's gonna be one of those games I don't play for a long time.
Yeah. How much did this cost you? How many clams?
$90. This is not a $90 game. This is not a $90 game, boys and girls. This is not a $90 game. Do not buy this game for $90. If it goes on sale, pick it up. Do not. This is the only time I have bought this game for that price, and I fucking regret buying it for $90. This is not for $90. Gross. Do not buy for $90. If this game goes on sale for $30, $40, I may tolerate that. I picked this up this is my last Switch game. I will not be buying any more games for Switch. At this point, the Switch is dead to me. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to play it. I'll buy more Switches. I might buy accessories for Switches, but as far as I'm concerned, Switch is done.
Yeah. And this also goes into another thing I wanted to say.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't go too far in detail with Labyrinth of the Demon King, please, people, check it out. It's $20. Yeah. It's straight to the point. You'll have a great experience. I promise you that. Just
Yeah.
the only hump you have to get across is the combat loop. That is the
Yeah.
only learning curve that is tough.
As for Metroid Prime, I'd pick it up, but don't pick it up for the price I got it. If it drops in price, that's my big problem with recently these consoles. These have been price eaters lately. And I'm not a fan of like how Nintendo has lately been doing this. 1 second, boys.
I think they're trying to recoup their losses. That's why they're charging so fucking
No,
much.
the prices of some of these games are absolutely absurd. I don't know what the hell's going on with Nintendo's pricing, but I mean, fucking, I don't want to buy these games. Like I was looking at
Hold on.
okay, Super Mario Brothers. What's up?
Let me pull up my wish list, and I'll do. Okay, so you said 90 for Metroid, this one you are reviewing currently. One,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah,
three,
I'm gonna go to my
4.
Steam.
I can buy 4 games off my wish list for that price.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my wish list and see myself. Sorry about that, guys. I got to get my wish list. I had to switch off, but I'm going to my wish list. Right
I'm
now.
happy we had the same idea.
I had the same idea. I was thinking about that myself. Where is my wish list? Trying to find my wish list.
Oh, and also in those games that I mentioned in my list, that includes Labyrinth of the Demon King because it's only $20.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my wish list right now.
Indie is just the way to go, man. Indie is the way to go.
Yeah, indie is. I'm sorry. Like for $90, like I mean, I'm just looking for my wish list on GOG. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Kenchi's super cheap. Kenchi's super cheap right now, boys. Too bad. It's like a 20 gig game. 4, 5, 6 games on Steam I can pick up right now, or on GOG. Now, if I was to go to my Steam wish list, I'll tell you what, how I get on my Steam wish list. I'm just making sure you guys aren't, seeing nothing but black here. I have 7 games on my wish list. So if Parasite Mutant's cheap, like under $40, and if Abyss Zero X is under $40, like 20, 30, 40, I would say I could get my entire wish list off that freaking thing. It's not worth the $90. Like it is not worth the $90. Do I regret spending $90 on it? Yes. Would I get rid of
And
it?
that's the last thing you want to hear from a customer.
Yes. No, for $90, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the $90 hit. That $90 hit hurt. That hurt.
Yeah, the game wasn't a hit. It hit you.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Like looking at that $90, I don't know if it was worth the $90, boys. All right, so now we're getting to our fun that is the game for the night. Hopefully this doesn't play too fast because I've been up and down scanning stuff. So we'll see how this goes tonight. Oh shit, yeah, it's gonna be a little fast, isn't it? I really think chopper. Chop. So tonight's gonna be fun for us today. We gotta finish Yoshi's Island. And oh boy, do we gotta finish Yoshi's Island. We're almost done, boys.
Oh man, I'm gonna say, how many streams have we done of this game?
Quite a lot, actually. And more than I care to admit. This game has been a fun little list for us on a lot of ways, and I'm not a fan of it in some ways. I have a love-hate relationship. This was about 3 Steam streams, which isn't too bad. Shit, I missed.
Yeah.
That I didn't. I did. Yeah, this is where the game gets stupid. We're at the last peak of Yoshi's Island, and we will probably finish Yoshi's Island tonight. We did a lot because we had a lot to review today, so this was less video game today than it was other stuff. Like just because today was a fun of reviewing. There was
yeah.
So
Sorry, I keep thinking about Labyrinth the Demon King. It's that fucking good. I'm still gushing about it.
I probably won't be playing Metroid Prime for Prime 4 for a while. Was it worth the year wait? That's the other question that comes to my mind.
Oh, that's the kicker, yeah.
Yeah, was this game? I don't think it was. That's the sad thing. I'm actually thinking about that right now. I'm like, did that deserve the long? I mean, that was a long.
I gotta say the same thing for like at the Game Awards, and it's like, oh man, what's this game? This actually looks pretty neat. 2027. I'm like, really? Really? If you're gonna advertise something, don't make it 2 years down the fucking line.
Yep. Oh, Divinity, yeah.
That was my only thing that I was like, what the fuck? Why? Make it something that's this year. That way people can be a bit more excited about it.
Yeah,
Or,
don't
yeah, because you say 2027, what if it's winter of 2027? They didn't say what month or season, they just said the year.
What if the world's still around by 2027? I mean, there's a very big possibility we'll be reviewing stuff, and I'll be reviewing shit. And it's like, hey, another nice warm day in heaven. Welcome to Orc War Chief's Celestial Reviews.
Heaven?
For those who survive, of course.
Come on, Chief. Heaven. You think we're going there? After all we've done in this...
Oh, definitely. Dude, you gotta remember, I already set up the celestial bonds, man. I'm good. We're fine. I'm fine, man. You might be problematic, but you gotta know all the tricks of the trade, my friend.
Oh, dude, one of the best quotes I've ever heard about Marines is like, Marines never die. Sure, you can kill us, but we'll just regroup in hell.
Yeah, that's
like,
about right.
That line goes fucking hard. It's like, oh yeah.
That line does go hard. I like that line. Overall, great line. La 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 la. I hate the stage. La 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 la. I fucking hate the stage. Oh man, this stage is just fuck you. Like, I don't know if you're seeing this, Bob, but fuck you. Woo! I hate this stage. Ah, you son of a bitch. And I still haven't got a fucking checkpoint yet. Fuck off. Okay. You know, this might take longer than I thought. This is where this game basically says go fuck yourself. I have thought of not finishing this one because this one there has been times I have put this game, if I wasn't reviewing this, there has been times where I'm like, yeah, I'll come back to this 2 years later. I finally come back to it. I have done that with this game because this game is that much of an asshat.
Is it a classic case of, what was it, Nintendo Hard?
No, Nintendo Hard is unfair. This isn't that unfair.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's tough, but this isn't that unfair. Oh man, and then we got the fun. Well, speaking about not fun, I'm seriously considering getting rid of my Amazon Prime. That like, this will mean that all I will have left is my Crunchyroll. Speaking about Crunchyroll, we could talk about a series that you finally got to watch while we're having a conversation. What were your thoughts on the Kamen Rider one that I sent you?
Kojima wants to be Kamen Rider?
Yes.
When I was watching that, I was like, okay, what did the Chief get me to watch? As I'm watching, I was like, man, did I just bang 7 lines of fucking coke? Because everyone here's a schizo.
I mean, I like it for multiple reasons, and those multiple reasons are... Fuck! I almost got 100% on that one. That's okay. I only needed.
It feels like I'm watching a recap of Yakuza Like a Dragon.
In a way, it does. That's kind of why I wanted you to watch it. What did you think of our main character? And let's start the story here. I'll break down the story a little bit. So our main character, Tokama, is a super fan. Tokamima, whatever, that Tokama guy, Toka. Taru, we're gonna call him Taru, but he's not a neighbor.
Okay. I would say our neighbor Totoro is the proper title.
I'm well aware of making a joke. So, anyway, our little friend here is giving up his Kamen Rider stuff. He's kind of done with Kamen Rider. He feels like he's never going to become Kamen Rider, so he feels like he's kind of just done with the Kamen Rider stuff. So he chooses not to be a Kamen Rider. Then he goes to a festival, and a group of Yakuza show up, pretending to be a group known as Shocker. For those that don't know, Shocker is the original main big bads in the OG Kamen Rider lore. So here you have a main, this guy sees these guys pretending to be Shocker. So he chooses to give himself a secret identity, and he takes a faceplate, a Kamen Rider. But
it's just like some paper plate mask because he's at a festival. Yeah, it's like some little plastic mask with like the little stretchy band.
Yeah.
On the back end, and he bought it from a stall that's at the current festival where shit's going down.
Yep. So he becomes obsessed with this thing. He has become he's just super stoked. Come on, checkpoint. Oh my lord, checkpoint! Thank the heavens. Oh. I'm gonna start save. I was gonna start save scumming. I was getting that fed up. So yeah, so he becomes. So he defeats these guys, and here's where my big gripe was when I talked about this with one of our other guys there, Mr. Ethereal Dragon, the dog-faced gremlin. My big gripe was that I felt like the main character, like here you got this cool idea of him being him fighting this Yakuza that wants to make Stalker. Like, I love I would have liked.
I don't even think these guys are Yakuza. I think they're just goons hired by a guy who's cosplaying.
They're cretins, but the main guy that they're working with is a Yakuza guy. But he's he's considered low-end Yakuza from what I remember.
Okay, because it's like, that's why I became a gangster. I was like, okay, is this guy legit or is he just cosplaying?
No, he's a legit gangster.
So he is legit. Okay. Because I was getting that vibe of like, this guy, if he ran into a real Yakuza guy, he'd probably get killed.
No, he's actually super dangerous. They actually consider him a threat. He's the guy they call when they need someone's ass handed to him. He's basically the brute. Yeah.
Okay, he's because he's kind of young. So yeah, he's the
kind of young. He's almost 50.
Okay, well in that case, then he's not a doormat. You know how they use the young guys to take the hits for people that mess up or whatnot? They have that whole strategy where they have a little guy be the fall guy, so the big guy doesn't do a prison sentence.
He's not a doormat. He's actually one of those. He actually is one of the big bads. He's actually one of the guys they actually call in for someone like that. Like he's one of the boozers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy we cleared that up because that character was confusing the shit out of me. Are you legit or not?
No, he's legit. He actually is a bruiser. That is his thing. Like the reason they keep him around is because in the world of Yakuza, in the world of Yakuza, he is he's basically one of the guys that they have set up for that. Like they call him because in his world, Yakuza aren't like what are the Yakuza now in the world in their world? Like what in our world, what the fuck are Yakuza now? If you really think about it, like they're not.
Their numbers are dwindling, and now they have to do things in the new way, where it's usually like cybercrime or crypto scams.
Yeah, they're not doing human trafficking. Prostitution's basically been streamlined at this point in Japan. It's not where it's it actually, you know what it is? It's scary. It's actually foreigners are committing the crimes more. You get these crazy motherfuckers from Brazil and other locations. We won't get into that, but it's problematic for these guys in a lot of ways. So these guys are no longer the same beasts that they were like 50, 60 years ago, where they were all fucking running Japan in a major way. They don't hold the drug trade like they used to in Japan. That's been gone for a long time, at least according to the stories and what I've heard.
When you think about it, the 80s is like 44 years ago.
Yeah, they don't have the same thing. Like they don't run the arcade markets like they used to. Like there was a lot that the Yakuza used to do that they're not really doing anymore, if you think about it. They're not. Yeah.
Anyway, so we have these guys cosplaying as shocker goons and causing a ruckus.
Yeah, because one of the guys is a huge Kamen Rider fan, and he liked Shocker. His thing was, he felt like, because his old man, you know, the stuff with his old man kind of fell through, he feels like, well, I'm, you know, oh, fucking goddamn. Okay. Whew, okay, back to it.
Having one hell of a time, aren't you?
Yes, this is the last. This stage is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna go back and get some more power-ups. No. I am seriously considering for the last bit to use save states because this is a really annoying stage. You can beat it. You can fast track it, but this one's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Anyway, so these guys are causing a ruckus, destroying a food man's stall, and kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah. And so he pulls off a Kamen Rider kick. He's a badass. Like, he's been dedicating his life to martial arts, so he's like this physically powerful one. And what makes this kind of amusing is because he's not the only delusional motherfucker in the story.
That's the part that I was like, get the fuck out. No way. He's not the only schizo here.
No, he's not.
But that does add to the fun. That does add to it.
Yeah, and then we get number 2 for our Kamen Rider character. I am Tackle! Oh, goodness me. The art design for this female character is woo-wee.
I swear every frame her tits get bigger. I think I lost it. During a few episodes, I was like, wait, her tits got bigger. Wait. I'm not seeing things. They actually got bigger for that frame.
Yeah, they do. They whoever this is has a teacher complex. And
oh man, that. Oh.
Yeah, this is definitely a teacher complex. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. The teacher complex.
Oh, dude, when those moments came up, I was like, oh my god, please stop. Next scene.
Yeah.
I was actively getting freaked out.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, and she's a high school teacher. I don't know if she's a grade.
Yeah, I think she's a literature teacher. She
16. Yeah, 16.
I understood what the lesson was actually about because the literature was translating old to modern Japanese.
Okay.
You know, same way as you would study Shakespeare and how old English was.
Yeah, but she is a very interesting teacher for that one. And then you got 2 other individuals that they run into, and one of them is actually one of the girls is actually a shocker girl. So
wait. Before we go on there, Don't forget about the fact that the teacher is fucking pumping iron, mad at the other guy for being Kamen Rider, a fake Kamen Rider. And
Yeah,
she has a whole fucking gym set. I'm like, god damn.
She's got a better gym set than I have, and like, not exactly don't have the best gym set, but no, yeah, for her body, man, she is a beast of a human being, physically. Like, this is somebody who...
She's gonna need a strong back for those fucking shoulder boulders. God damn.
Yeah, no, she's muscular. And I like the idea that she's based off of the like, she becomes Tackle because of her dad's obsession with that female character and that version of Kamen Rider.
Now, is it just me, or whenever she was having her flashback, it felt like her dad was drawn in a different style, like he was old anime style.
Yeah. They kind of had that energy to it. Okay. How's it going?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. We are talking about Tokugawa wants to be Kamen Rider. There's actually...
Kojima wants to be Kamen Rider, yeah.
Yeah. There is 2 Kamen Rider series out right now. There's actually another one out as well, which is actually just a Kamen Rider anime. I chose not to review that because I felt like, you know, Bob, I didn't think Bob would have the energy for both. So we're
The only reason I like this one, kind of, is because everyone's a fucking loony in this goddamn loony bin of a town.
And it's Tokyo. See, my big pet peeve with this, I love this. This actually really, really caught me off guard how much I enjoy this. So, my big pet piss off for this is, I like this. This is actually really, really, really well done. But, jeez, did they actually... Like, I feel like this could have been so much more fun if they had actually... Like, see, my problem is they actually introduced Real Shocker. I don't want Real Shocker. I was so mad about the fact that they introduced Real Shocker. I don't know if you feel that way with me. Like I actually think this would have been more fun.
I get the idea that you're going for, yeah. Because just like in Yakuza Like a Dragon, all the things are just these well, actually, it's not these delusional people, it's the main character there, who had a fucking mental break and imagines every goon he fights on the street as something else, just to cope with the fact that his life is being destroyed slowly. And I was like, I get what you're saying, where it's like Real Shocker can take away from that. It would have been better if this guy, like, you enter his head, where all these people are thinking of the same thing. Because there's that scene with, what was it, Kamen Rider V3, where it's like, if you look hard enough, you'll see him in me.
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect moment for it's like, oh no, everyone here is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Those Yakuza gang members? No, they're guys that look like gimps. Gee! Or whatever the fuck the noise was. That shit was fucking, ugh. Is that the noise they make in the show, like, legit?
Yes, that's the noise they make.
Oh my god. I figured as much because, I mean, they have the eagle on the globe and salute. I got that. But still, it's like, it would have been better if it was just Yakuza goons doing their thing, and if you ran up to, like, the big boss, like the head of a clan, he ended up to these people looking like one of the big bads in the show.
Yeah.
That would have fit a little more. I kind of like your view a little better, but I don't hate what they went with. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But it would have been better if Shocker Girl was actually in league with the Yakuza and not some supernatural fucking entity.
Yeah, that's my only pet peeve with this.
Like, imagine if she was a daughter of a Yakuza boss, and then the drama from that.
Yeah. I think that would have been a lot more fun, and that's kind of why I feel like this is just kind of shit, you know, in a lot of ways. Because, like, I feel like, I like the characters, every character in this, you fucking Yoshi motherfucker.
Every character is you, Yoshi motherfucker.
Alright, fuck it, I'm breaking the rule, save states, fuck it, save states.
In that moment, every Polish man face palms.
Yeah, fucking save states. This controller's annoying.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Was it Rider Man? Yeah, he got the girl. All right, he got the girl.
No more shit. That's it. It's time. It's time, chat. We're going save states. Fuck this noise. I'm done. I'm done being nice. It's save states for the win. No, this stage is worse than the boss. I remember the boss thing not being as bad as this. This stage alone quit this game on more than one occasion. I have rage quit this game.
I gotcha. But so, all around, for like the 5 episodes, or I know you watched more, but I watched up to episode 5.
Yeah.
And just was on episode 6. Like, I didn't watch episode 6. I just clicked on it so I could have it in my history. What would you give this?
You know what? I like it because it's a fun show. It is a fun show. And it's a show about adults. It's about geekdom. So, you know me, I got a little... Okay,
you see yourself in this?
No, I don't see myself in this, but I got a little teary-eyed with the dragon when the in the Dragon Quest, like one of the Dragon Quest openings, because he legitimately, the main character actually says something I respect, and what he says is, the series is legitimately, Dragon Quest isn't just for you to manipulate and believe. Dragon Quest is for every fan who enjoyed the works that people have made. It's not just. It was kind of an insult. The whole reason he says that is because he's basically making references to how Americans want to force anime into a certain way. Like, I don't think it read off to a lot of people, but he actually outright says, no, it's for everyone.
I am about to say, I hate being associated with that. I know it's not America, it's a very specific group of individuals, but I get what he's saying. I completely understand that, because even things I've enjoyed are being butchered and, like, emulsified into some sort of piece of bologna so everybody can have a taste of it, when it's not the same product it once was. You promised me a T-bone steak, and I enjoyed that steak. Why are you giving me a piece of salami now? Or rather, bologna.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree 100%. It is the same bullshit every fucking time, and I'm not a fan of that. And that's kind of how I feel. Reload. I don't like that. That to me pisses me off as a fan, because to us as fans, we're not there to play this game and have people ruin our lore, our fandom, our things that we enjoy. And like I said, just because something comes from another country doesn't mean that we can't accept it, even though it's not from us. And to me, that's where my pet peeve always comes from. It's Japanese. It's not ours. This isn't your work. This is their work.
The fucking Netflix adaptations can go to hell.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm not the only one that feels that way. Good. It's nice to know that...
Why would you take a medium that is as expressive and... Sorry. It's as expressive and as out there as anime, and try to congeal it into something that a live-action actor cannot fucking do. That is the magic of animation.
Yeah, and well, that's the same thing. That's the same thing with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I mean, why are they stealing? Why do we need references to the patriarchy in a goddamn fucking show that would never make references to the patriarchy? They're all fucking dragons.
Do you really think the dragons would care about the little things that humans make?
No, they wouldn't.
If I was in that position, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they would, and that's the problem. Like, to me, it's like, oh, you're dressing less scantily clad. Why? Oh, it's because of the patriarchy. Fuck off. Like, when I hear that from that show,
I'm a dragon, I'll dress however I damn well please.
Yeah, I know, exactly. And it's annoying. It pisses me off. It's the reason, like I said, Dragon Maid has its own problems. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny for all the pissing and whining and moaning people do about Dragon Maid. I never, ever hear the whining and pissing about, like, the show based off of, like, the stuff that actually, you know, the fact that you have a character like Kana and the weird, that other girl that they legitimately, like, had, like, I mean, the things that those two do makes me, like, go,
don't forget Lukla and Shota. Don't forget those two.
Yeah, no. Dude, I'm okay with two grown men doing what, or young teenage boy with big boob dragon girl. I'm more,
that is not a teenage boy. I never saw him as teenager.
Oh, you're talking about him. Yeah.
Yeah, purple-haired kid?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, to me, my problems with that is, like, I've even said, my problems with that is that she looks young. That more irks me than the other way around. Like, I'm actually less disturbed by that than I am, oh, you fucker. No, get back here.
I think the only thing that's endearing about Kana is she eats everything.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Kana.
She was on the fucking beach and a crab walks up. No. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Kana. I've never been a fan of Kana's character. Never, and I don't think I ever will, because, like, she's creepy, and then the other girl's really creepy in that way. Because in all intents and purposes,
now I remember. Yep, the classmate was fucking kindergarten or whatever.
Yeah, grade school. Yeah, you know why now I'm disturbed.
Yeah.
I'm not me no likey, bad character.
A girl like that should not be thinking like that. All right.
Bad.
It's like what happened to her classmate in this life that has her thinking like that? What happened?
Bad Mojo. Me no likey. Me still no likey. I die. All right, well, we're at safe state.
I'm gonna have to ring up the gate man from Shadow Man and say, hey, got another one.
Yeah, got another one. Yeah. In the gate you go.
In the gate you go, and make sure it's closed. And if need be, Shadow Man will patrol the grounds.
Creepy, no. Me no likey.
Dead son. Sorry, that's another game that sticks with me.
Yep, I know you.
Man, I'm so happy you got me onto that fucking game.
Dude, if I could have found you others, I would have, man. It's just the way it is. But no, I overall, man, like, I'm actually surprised you found the other game. I was actually kind of shocked by that. But overall, my pet peeve with that is just that character. That character annoys me. But again, they don't censor that character. This is what I'm saying. This is what irks my birth, man. Okay, are you telling me the one character that you like everyone should be like no, this is the character they probably should be, you know, hitting the bar on? Oh no, she's not. They don't really talk about
Chief, I can get into the science of some of these individuals. It's because it's two scissors and not a scissor and a hot dog. That's why.
Dude, I don't hear the same freak out about what's her face. Yet they have to add page
Quetzalcoatl.
I never hear the freak out. I have never heard the freak out over Lucilla. Not a one.
That's why I say, because the subject matter is about scissors. Not scissors and rock.
Not with Lucilla. They don't. Different, same beast, same thing, but they don't go up.
No. It's because it supports the piece of mail that was sent in. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but it's still
it goes with the message.
still grosses me out, boys. I'm allowed to be grossed out by stuff, and that is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have every right to be grossed out.
Yeah, but again, it's not my culture.
Yeah, and even so, it's like you have the right to be grossed out. It's whether or not people give a shit. That is the key factor.
That is always that. No, my logic has always been the same. It's not my culture. If it was my culture, that's a different beast. That's a that. I would give you a side eye if like someone created something similar to that. But because there isn't anything like that from my culture, guess what? I'm not going to give you a side eye. I don't care. Like cuties, for example. Oh yeah, you're getting a side eye for cuties. Whoever made that, you're getting.
France.
No, because that is a modern culture.
No, that came from France. He's a French director.
Doesn't matter. It's Netflix. Netflix okayed that shit, man.
Yeah, true. Very true. But you get what I'm saying. It's like, that is something that's not acceptable in Europe. That is not acceptable here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, that's probably not acceptable in Japan within reason. So it's like, yeah, no, don't care. That crossed the line for me. That's why I think Netflix is a little fucking scummy for some of the shit they do. And the other one is that the movie The Boy, which a lot of people found out about later. It's kind of amusing they found out about it. I'm like, really? You found out about this? Like, The Boy is a movie where they race swapped the character. It's based off a true story. They race swapped everything, shifted everything, and then they lied about everything. It is a fundamentally...
Okay, so it has nothing to do with the, what was it, adolescence?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with adolescence. It's more about this... It's more about this crazy boy that's not based off the actual person. I will be right back on the thing.
Okay, yeah, because... Oh man, adolescence was a fucking mess. It's like, imagine trying to address a problem that you know nothing of.
You know, also thinking about that, the whole, I would love to do the Chris Rock. There ain't no sex going on in the VIP lounge or whatever it's called. That I would do that entire thing. I'd put that on if I knew YouTube wouldn't fucking go nuts on us. Because that is a classic. That is a classic YouTube thing. Like there ain't no, what's it called? There ain't no sex going on in the VIP lounge. And there's another
is this
one.
like Hotel California?
No, it's a reference. It's a Chris Rock's. It's a Chris Rock's. It's one of the Chris Rock's famous little things that he did. It's really infamous actually. It's kind of one of the more funner ones. Another one is, like I said, there's a couple Chris Rock runs I want. I would kind of love to put up today, but I can't. The other one I thought was kind of funny was, like I said, what's kind of amusing is Ricky Gervais, you get a laugh at this. So Ricky Gervais legitimately, you'll have a laugh at this one. He won the number one. He won another big award recently. What makes it kind of funny that Ricky Gervais won this award, and this will kind of make you laugh. He never showed up to this one, and people were losing their shit over the fact that he still won. And it's kind of funny that this guy who is a famous comedian for basically being, well, you know, comedy is meant to be kind of funny. You're supposed to laugh, and it's not supposed to be something you censor or, you know, it's meant to have, like, you're not supposed to have a filter with comedy.
Yeah, like,
you know?
I forget the comedian's name, but he's like, let's talk about rape. I think it's fucking hilarious. Love that comedian.
Yeah, well,
It's the old guy. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember. I can't remember that. One of my favorite comedian was. I remember one of my favorite comedians. I can't remember. There was a famous comedian that did this joke. It's one of my more favorite jokes. He goes, I want to die like my dad did. Peaceful in his sleep. Not like the passengers. The passengers in the plane he was controlling or something like that. It's like that is a great.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that is a great joke. I fucking love that. Not screaming like his passengers in the back.
And you start hearing, you feel the list, and it's like, wee woo, pull up.
Yeah. But that's the thing, people nowadays, like I said, they got this fucking bowler up their head. They got this ball up their ass when it comes to comedy, and it's like, fuck. Like, where's the fun in this if we're not going to have a little fun with it, Like you kind of, the fun of the...
Every dystopia always starts with policing language. Every one
it
of
does,
them.
right? Like, dude, they're arresting people in certain countries for fucking tweets, for fuck's sake. For fucking tweets!
Oh, and in same area, somebody was arrested for spitting a leaf out of their face because the wind blew it in them. Just some debris that was blown in the wind, and it's like, fuck. And he was fined. What the fuck?
We are hitting peaks of stupidity. We really need to get rid of these peaks.
Another lady was charged for throwing bread on the ground, even though she was feeding the birds.
Yeah, I know. That is this level of stupid I just can't stand. We gotta create a system of just common sense crap. Like, 'cause to me that floors me. The Ricky Gervais thing, like, I laugh at his stuff. I always thought his stuff was funny, and I won't diss his stuff and stuff. But there's a lot of comedians I know that just don't do comedy anymore. They're just done. They've been done for a while. Like, there was a guy called That Canadian Guy. He had a famous comedy thing he did, where what he did was his famous comedy act was that he would his act was a simple act. All it was he would make jokes about stuff. And he would make a joke about I gotta watch how I say this. But he would make a joke about we would know if there's going to be a terrorist attack in Canada because you just all you'd have to do is look for the cabbies. Wait, where's all the cabbies? Wait a minute, no one's running to Tim Hortons. Wait a minute. He would just oh no, I gotta get out of here. I'm going to cab. It's like I can't find a cab, like because they send them all to Canada. That was the joke. He got in so much trouble for that. Like
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I get the point he's making, though.
Yeah, he is done. Like I'm even worried about telling that. I actually am a little worried about telling that show.
We can all simplify this, Chief. What has happened with modern comedy is they have all handed them a TAC-23 form.
Yeah, basically that's it. They got handed a B-23 form, which is bullshit.
Yep.
But that's the truth. It is this level of what the fuck. Like, society doesn't need this shit, man. Like attacking comedian. Like, dude, I'm so happy Jordan. Like this dude. This is the one thing I wish. I wish George Carlin was around for this, because George Carlin would have made this great. If George Carlin was around, it would have been great. It would have been his rebellion to this. Remember, this was a motherfucker that went to jail on more than one occasion. George Carlin went to jail twice. Motherfucker, this would have been great. Like, we need guy. I'm happy he's not here for this, but at the same time, man, fuck, we need George Carlin back.
So this would be like going back in the day, and it's like, so who's in? It's like, okay, so we got a guy that stabbed somebody. We have a guy who tried to rob a convenience store, and we have a clown currently in the holding cells.
I'll get the clown. Get him.
It was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you have a clown? Yeah, the court jester got arrested for what? Doing his job.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. And that's why I hate that. I hate this war on comedy because then, because like I said, I partially like I said, I'm being very careful on YouTube what I say because I really don't, I'm like I'm enjoying this and I don't want to have to stop. I'm having a blast doing this, and I think we're all having this. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm partially angry that I have to do what I'm doing on YouTube right now. Oh, thank Lord this is over. Oh, I hate this. Holy fuck, this stage is annoying. That whole part can go fuck itself. Okay, so, to me, I don't, I want I like the fact that I have what I have, I like the fact that this is enjoyable. I like the fact that we get to have fun doing this. But I don't deny, I kind of wish I got, some of the fun that I got to have in I could be a little more forward about myself, get a little more aggressive and actually have more of a free speech situation. I know for damn well I cannot. There is no way in hell that YouTube is going to let me get away with being as vocal as I can be. And trust me,
I can be honest, Chief, not everybody knows Steve's camp.
Yeah, I get a lot of shit, and I do not want that shit. And I don't want to ruin the channel and piss. And in the same fact, I don't want to make people angry because it's not fair to those people that want to watch and enjoy the stuff. They deserve every right to listen to it. Also, in some ways, considering the fact I don't really have a major filter in my life, I am notorious for not having that filter. I'm sorta okay with not being censored to a point.
We need more people to be blunt.
Yeah.
That'll put some hair on most people's chest again.
Yeah, but I'm sorta okay with not, a part of me is if I was completely free in my free control mind thought and allow all these demons out of my head, boy, we get in so much shit.
Yeah, the entire live stream is just going to be one large censor beep.
Yeah, it'll be boo.
You'll think that there's an active storm going on, like it's the goddamn news channel.
Yeah. You think a hurricane hit because I'm pretty. It's not like I'm okay. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so this was a waste of energy. Okay, yeah, but for me, I'm sort of one of those guys. I don't. My censor bar's really kind of been turned off a long time ago.
Oh shit, Chief, got something here.
Yo,
something that hit
what's up?
my feed. Somebody's video title. I can't stop thinking about Labyrinth and the Demon King.
Oh, who just showed up?
It was just something on my feed.
Oh, of course. Again, YouTube watches us. I told you this.
Well, yeah. But still, it's good to know I'm not the only one. The same way I think about Shadow Man, I'm gonna keep thinking about Labyrinth of the Demon.
Oh yeah, this is one hell of a good game. Labyrinth, dude, if I had money, I would have picked it up. It was one of the maybe I'll pick this up. I knew about this game a while ago.
Need me to get you another Christmas gift?
Yeah, that would be fun to try to figure out how to. Yeah, you'd have to buy it on Steam if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's how you do it. Great game though.
Oh yeah. I won't lie. The combat's a bit of a bastard.
Yep.
But you'll get in the flow of things. You eventually
I'm well aware. I don't like. I'm well aware the combat's a prick. But yeah. Great game though. Great game, great fun. Actually, the sad thing is, it looks like we might actually get this done. Here's the funny thing. We might finish Yoshi's Island, because we talked about the reviews, we talked about a couple things today. We did so much today that we might actually get past the review, and we might have to wait.
Say, you gonna do another vote? For what's the game to play in the background for our next stream?
Our next stream will be our next one's Super Mario Land, actually. I've already done the vote for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've already had that vote. So it's Mario Land, and then it's Surprise Us is next. So you guys are putting your risks. You guys are putting yourselves at my risk here for me.
Making yourself sound like you're a hazard.
I am.
Yeah, maybe a hazard to someone's mental health.
Yeah, only kinda. I really hate this stage. No, this is actually overall, like I said, this was a great game, and I enjoy it, but I fucking hate it. It's one of those hard games I don't like. Oh, thank you. I'm done. I'm almost done. Oh, we're almost done, boys. So no, I would actually say, as far as I feel about this, it's actually overall Metroid. Like I think the next one's going to be a surprise. Metroid 4 was kind of it was okay, but wasn't great. Oh, this way, okay. So now we gotta fight Baby Bowser.
Oh, that little bastard.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see if he hits you with a 3-piece and a biscuit. It says enjoy the bleed bit.
No, this is annoying. 'Cause you gotta hit him. How do I get this again? Do I... How do I beat this guy again? I can't... Okay, is this one? Okay. I think this is, okay. Gotta hit him while he's in the air. Yep, that's what it is. Hit him in the air. Ooh. Can I hit the other? No, I can't hit anything.
Can you hit him with the tongue attack?
No, there's nothing you can do. You gotta hit him when he's with the egg thing. You gotta... There. Okay, I see this now. Okay, I gotta do that when he's on the ground. And... Okay, I remember this stupid thing now. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, alrighty. Boom, boom. Okay. And now this guy's gonna power him up. And now we get the second stage. So I am going to be a bastard and save state here because fuck this game. I will cheat this. This is a bull. This sucks. This is one of the most annoying fucking boss battle I've played in video games. This is like number 2 on the annoying boss battle rating for me.
Oh joy.
Although it is kind of cool fighting Super Kaiju Bowser. So here's the trick. You gotta watch out for these rocks, and he's going to break off stuff. But now your game plan is, because he's gonna fire off, you get an egg. Now you got to time it right and get the shot. I missed him. Come on, get him. Bastard. Come on, get him. Okay. See, I do not like this one. This one's annoying. You gotta get the timing right and get the shot right. Oh, what the hell? Why didn't it fire off? See, you gotta get that shot right, eh?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's like
and
playing
you got, not
Artillery
only,
Commander in a 2D game.
yeah, not only are you gonna get the shot off, but it's even more fun than that. Here's where it gets real fun, because this controller likes to say, "Go fuck yourself." There's a couple times I tried to fire a shot off and it didn't fire. So it's like, and this thing will, and the funny thing is, this thing has a dead aim. This guy will get you like dead aim. It's like, that is so much fun. Yeah, I hate this boss. This is my most hated boss in this is number 2 in my game bosses that I don't like to fight. But we will finish this tonight if we can. That's the game plan. The game plan is tonight, this will be done. Evil dies tonight! We'll see. It's annoying. Get that fucker. Come on. There we go. See, he is going to rush you too. And if he rushes you, and he gets you with a good rush, like he just did there, you know, I could be in some serious trouble. Come on. Fuck. Now, if you didn't have to worry about the baby, this would actually be so much easier. Okay. He also takes a lot of hits, too. That's the other problem. See, that's the other fun. Guess what else he likes to do? He likes to destroy the board. Because he's a bastard.
Oh, lovely.
And I lost. Okay. Load state again. Yep, this is gonna suck. Most hated villain in... Yeah, this is not fun. Because this is when you get... This is where dodging is damn near impossible, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. He already destroyed the field, he's gonna destroy the field. And then I think he destroys the field one more time, too, which is even worse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the reason why people hate this game. Like, this is not a light game. It's funny how much this game is like... This is the main reason. This boss is balls. Like, you guys thought you were punishing, and all you're just doing is like, you know, this is the reason we're sexual. This is the reason my generation is sexual Tyrannosaurus. Okay? You guys can't handle a bad Minecraft section. What? You heard me.
I don't understand.
Making a joke about how some people lose their shit over a Minecraft thing.
The only thing that's playing in my head is when this one kid's friend his entire house and Russian kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was making the joke for.
Okay. He's screaming his fucking head off and his mom beats his ass for making so much noise.
Yep. Great moment. Great moment in video game history. Fucking slipped off the edge. See, I'm getting good at this. Like the thing is, I can cheese this now, so this makes it way easier now that I know how to turn it. We're getting there. We're almost there. I may have to cheat and say like do a quick cheese save. Yeah, I hate this stage. This stage pisses me off because I think this is an 8-hit boss if I remember correctly. Which this boss should be 8 hits. Everyone else was 3 hits. This one's 8. And that's like, fuck off. This is about as bad as like Mega Man 6 fucking Sigma. Which can go fuck himself.
This is one of them moments when the game creators are like, let's just give a boss a stupid health bar to make it a, air quote, memorable boss.
Yeah, this ain't memorable. This is bullshit.
It's memorable, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, he can charge you at any fucking time. Like what he just did there, where he did that mad rush, he just out of nowhere decided, okay, fuck you, charge. And look, I got no ammo. No ammo to fire off right now. None at all. Like, how bullshit is this? Pause. Okay, we're gonna save state here, cause go fuck yourself. You decide to make the game bullshit, I will fucking cheat you, because
Shadow Man says, remember Pete, a contraceptive would have affected the spell.
Yeah, you're gonna see me do this a lot here, because this is just fuck you. Come on, boom! I don't even want to go for that. I don't even want to go for that egg. Oh, fuck off. No, I didn't have to do that. See, here we go. See, he's getting right in me. I failed that anyway. Okay, let's do it. It's that second attack. It's that second attack. That second attack is basically okay. Yeah. Okay. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. And I'm dead. I don't know if you saw that, Bob. That was fun. That was such a fuck you. I had it timed perfect. Like, yeah. Come Yeah! Almost there! Almost there! Wait for it. And it's over. I missed that one shot, and that was the end of that. That's over. I got me. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, keep going. Yeah, I am cheating like a son of a bitch because fuck this game. This stage? Oh boy, this stage So Bob, what do you think? Is this Nintendo hard?
Yes. Yes, it is. If you have the sage scum to get through the boss, it's like, okay, dude. Who designed this and why?
Yep.
This would be one of those moments where I'd throw my controller at my screen if I rented this game. I would lose my mind.
And he's done. Dylan can fuck himself. Go fuck yourself, baby Koopa. Go fuck yourself, baby Bowser. Go fuck yourself. That was 9 hits. Yeah, that was 9 That was 9 shots. 9 shots to kill that baby Bowser. 9 shots that it took to defeat him. I'm gonna enjoy. I got myself a nice salad. I'm gonna have that salad today after I'm done with this. But yeah. Okay.
The salad does sound good right now.
Thank you. I would have had if you had to put the asterisk in. I do appreciate that. You didn't get my thing. I appreciate that, gentleman. Thank you so much. What okay, so this is done, boys. We finished this off. Huzzah, huzzah, hooray. Alrighty, boys. So let's show you guys what I'm most likely going to be doing for the special. At the end of this, I'll show you what the surprise is going to be after this. I think you guys deserve to see what the special is going to be. We are going to be doing a game. We'll see if it pops up. Fresh boot. Hopefully it shows up. Is it showing up? No, it's not. I'm going to pause for a second here. It's not showing up, so I'm going to have to go through this until it shows up. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it shows up soon. Come on, you. All right, are we seeing life? We're not seeing life. Why are we not seeing life? Come on. Show us the life. Bring me to life. Wake me up. Wake me up. Come on. It's not showing up. Yeah, I'm gonna delete. Okay, I have to do it the hard way, boys. We got to create a new game capture thing. Okay. Is it showing up yet?
Not on my end yet.
Is the cat showing up? Yeah, cat shows up. Okay. Let's see here. Still nothing?
Still nothing.
Nope. Come on, you. I know you're here. I know you can see me. Oh, I see something. Okay, I see something. I see something. Are we seeing life? I'm gonna hit play. Ah, you telling me no? You telling me no? You're gonna be this way? You're gonna be this way, are you? Are you gonna be this way? Yeah, because we did so much. It's like the OBS is basically like. Come on. I literally have it on 3 of these now, so one of these should work. Yeah, it's being a dink. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to go work today. I don't think. We'll see here. We'll see if it pops up. Tell me if you're seeing something. Are we at least getting music? We're getting nothing, are we? Oh, there we go. We're getting some. Finally, we got it. All right, so this is what the surprise pick is, boys. You are going to watch me play Growlancer 2 Generations. Now. This is an interesting one. We're going to play a couple minutes of this, and then we're going to go through the game. And I have a finished version of this, so we can restart the game from the beginning. The dating sim game, as I like to call it. Bob gets to enjoy the hot dating sim, Big Boob Girls.
I hate dating sims.
And all the men look like they're hot Asian boys.
What?
They're hot Asian boys. They got like one muscle man. You got the big boobed anime girls. Hey, at least they're all the big boobed anime girls. We are happy. They're big boobed anime girls. Dating sim party, get your friends. Yeah, you can get friend zoned in this game. That is a real thing. Being friend zoned is a real thing. So we are going to start off this version of the game.
The annual entrance exam for the Officers Academy.
We're going to play a little bit of this.
This particular exam.
Then we're going to go back to Mario 2, and Mario 2 should be 1 or 2 sessions, maybe 3 if I have a bad go of it. So Bob's gonna either love or hate this game.
So then wait.
It's a dating sim. You already have my distaste.
I am confident I did well.
It's not really a dating sim, actually. It's more of a different type of game, but it's an RTS, but it has dating sim.
I remember the guy in the red armor. Him and his goofy ass shoulder pads.
Yep. His super goofy shoulder pads.
Look at all that wasted material when you could make some BAM braces to protect your lower arms.
So, you can.
What is this?
Yeah.
An incomplete breastplate. And how much did this suit of armor cost you, sir?
Oh man, if you see his full design, look at what you're wearing. Look at what the main character Wayne is wearing.
What quality is most important in a commander?
I'm going to be most important. I'm going to go
That
battle
sounds
experience this time.
Tell me, how would you deal with a surprise attack?
Defend and
your character looks like he's wearing the same top
So,
as
how do you feel about heading to the
Miku.
front
You got your
lines?
shoulders exposed and you got the fucking sleeves.
Yeah.
Nothing like the anime femboy concubine for the local dynasty down the road.
Now tell me, why do you wish
I'm
to
gonna
enroll at this academy?
I'm gonna increase my might. I'm gonna increase my attack skill
in
this
what
time
area do you
around.
feel
Physical
you're
might.
lacking?
We'll go physical finesse. We're gonna do our movement. So we're a rusher, and we're gonna use water
What is your
magic
fa-
this time around. What's your favorite gem soul? I'm gonna go
It is
aquamarine.
now time. This is.
Yes.
All right. So this is our main character.
What's your favorite rock? This decides everything.
Cruise.
It's not like, where like Elder Scrolls is like, what sign were you born?
Yeah.
It's like, no, what's your
no.
favorite rock?
I won.
Oh yeah, so this is going to be our next one. This is going to be the next one. I was actually going to do this for the Weeb Thursdays, but I figured, you know what?
You must be my.
You guys want me to surprise you? I will surprise you and make something else for the Weeb game.
Good. Why do you? Well,
Okay.
Well, it's. Yeah. Well, now to achieve.
I'm kind of ignoring the conversation here because I actually, I already like this game. This game I've already kind of played through. Do you need battle advice? No. Let's go. So this game is a strategic RTS movement base. So
I'll tell you what advice they need. They need a blacksmith with some fucking advice. The fuck are these armors? Sorry.
I know, right? They're so. Look at his armor. What armor is your character wearing? Look at
your
Wayne.
character has no armor, but it's like, yeah, I look at this guy and his shoulders are exposed. It's like, yeah, his neck's protected, his forearms are protected, but his shoulders and bicep and tricep areas, it's like, what the fuck is going on there?
Yep. So okay, so fire arrow, I'm going to attack him to get the extra hit off. The whole game plan right now is to get experience, like fast pace our characters. So we're gonna be moving. Yeah. So this game actually has movement equivalents and stuff. Your characters can actually get trapped in their own body movements and stuff. So you gotta be really clever about this, or this game will fuck with you in a big way.
Yeah. Either way, I get it. So I have issue with the blacksmith armorers going on. What your character is wearing, the main character, that's not a blacksmith issue. That's a tailor issue.
That is
a wardrobe thing. Because those are clothes.
Everything about these characters' gear. This is loosely based off of the Lancer games. That's basically how this plays. Also, magic.
The characters walking in place, it reminds me of was it Disgaea?
Yeah. Also, can I be perfectly honest with you? Magic in this game is fucking broken. As you can see, I literally took out
like every JRPG.
Yeah. I took out every motherfucker with a magic spell. Combat, like you, 90% of the time, getting off your magic is more like you are actually trying to cast more than anything else out there. So we literally just wiped. I got 4 wins out of this in one fucking go. Like that's how fast we moved in.
Don't
just
you
because
love the two sides?
Yeah.
The two sides of magic. Either it is a fucking toothpick being thrown at the enemy, or you're God. There is no in between when it comes to magic.
You're only God if you can get your casting off. Otherwise, this game will kick you in the fucking teeth.
Wayne.
This game is notorious for
bully the mages.
Yeah. Like okay, so I get high mobility, I get battle assist. Oh, I got a high battle assist. That is very useful for your character until like there's 2 missions that this game you do not want. So that's not a bad build up for your starting character. That's not a bad.
Congratulations.
Like you really do want that combat, like because you casting is useful, but like having healing is a very useful spell, especially the raise dead spell.
Shortly up.
So it's an interesting game, that's for sure. Basically, peace has finally happened, and so you guys are basically running around fighting monsters and stuff. This isn't a fascinating idea for a game. The first game was a dating sim kind of too. Like you can date in this game. Also, there's one thing I do like about this. If the dates go bad for you, an option opens up for you in this game where you could basically side with your bromance character Maximilian, or you can side with the Wolfgang guy to become the bad guy and like basically destroy the world. So basically, girls don't date you; you go total cuck. So you can go gay in this game if I remember correctly. I just don't remember how it works. So this game has some fun moments. We're almost done, Bob. We're a couple minutes in, then I think we're done for tonight. And then I have next week. So next week we'll be going back to doing the morning. This will be the morning show. So just giving you guys everyone a heads up.
Maximilian
Next week
Schneider
will be
reporting.
the 10 o'clock show, and then we're going to be doing the late night show the week after. So we'll be doing the flop house as well on that day. So just so you know, Bob.
We have assigned Logan.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You okay with that, Bob?
Sorry, what did you say? I blanked
The
out for a
fact that we
second.
must integrate your final
Okay,
examination
next
into
week is
actual
the morning
combat
show,
situations is unfortunate,
followed up with
but there is
the
no
late night
choice.
show. Following up the late night show. Maybe we'll do another anime review. I got an anime for you to watch, Bob. I got another
Okay.
anime.
The large number
Yeah,
of
What?
officer
man.
candidates who enrolled in this
Yeah, it's
academy
called
review
the
has been
it's
reduced
called
to
the
a mere
assassin
handful.
is secretly more powerful than the hero.
Commander,
Okay.
I'm well aware. However,
That
And you said,
Yeah.
what is that, next week
You leave at
on
one.
Monday?
Next Monday. Yes, next
Yeah,
Monday is
okay.
going to be the morning show again. We're going to be doing the 10 o'clock show again.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I believe my character should get his most. Yeah, right now my character will have the most powerful items in the game as a whole. Like I go from having 2 strength to 69 goddamn fucking defense, and my movement drops by 1. But think about that. I go from
Nice.
169. Yeah. So I get all the magic spells right off the hop because I've already played through here. So my game plan is to go to the shop, go to the pawn shop. Oh, not the pawn shop. Go to where I want to. Oh, I can't go. Damn it! I can't go to a ring guy yet. I don't think. Can I? Can I equip rings myself? Shit! I can't equip the rings myself. Fuck! I want to get those rings up right away because you can cheese the rings right away. Can I get away with that right now?
You know, that would be a very interesting magical scroll.
Yeah, because you add
It'd
magical.
be called like a scroll of reality or something. And what
Yeah.
it does is it like completely befuddles a magical weapon, and if it's designed like any of the weapons from Final Fantasy, some of them will just fall apart. I mean,
Yeah.
it would be like the one time a rusty fucking farm machete would actually be better.
Yeah. So the downside is if I can get the good rings on, there are things whenever you level up, you get points, and these rings are good to have. Hello, DJ. Welcome. So this game will give you points for that. I'm not gonna give this guy anything. By the way, he's kind of not gonna be pretty for a while.
He's
But-
just a guy, just
Yeah.
a dude.
No, when I can max out the rings, this gets broken. You
Wait.
can level up your character
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
way
Yes.
that would be
Then I
like,
should-
oh,
What?
I got
I'm-
plus
I'm-
5 to
what
everything.
about-
I don't know
no.
if I bought him the first gameplay.
After
But if I
Are you
bought
serious?
those-
What do you plan to do then?
If I wasn't a
Well,
complete
just as
dumbass,
soldiers are needed
no,
once war
no,
breaks out.
no chances I might have been a complete dumbass.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not. Whether it is, so. It
Yeah,
is.
the Sandman is calling my name right now.
I admire.
Oh
it's
yeah. Well,
mine,
hey,
and
luckily
you
we don't have a
mine. So
podcast tonight, then,
shall-
eh?
Wait, we do?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being facetious.
No, I'm not being facetious. I'm just doing this until the last bit of this stage, and then we're gonna set up the main thing here.
Main thing? Wait, what do you mean main thing?
I'm gonna set up the main thing for Wednesday. Space Geeks.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was
Yeah.
about to say, wait, what do you mean we haven't got to the fucking meat and potatoes of this? We've been at it for how long?
Only 7 hours. No. You know, we haven't been there this long. It's no big deal.
Man, when you're tired, your time dilation starts to take hold.
Yep. Oh, we're good, man. We are good in the hood. All right, so we're gonna end it here because Bob's falling asleep on us, and we figure, you know what, we won't be a dick to Bob. But this will be after Mario because you guys asked for it. You guys are going to get it. This is the game we will be playing. All right. All right, we are done for tonight. I'm going to shut her down. We'll activate the kitty, and that is it for tonight. I'd like to. There we go. That should be up
Closing
now.
notes. Check out Labyrinth of the Demon King. Please get it if you have $20 to spare. Fantastic game.
Yep, it's a good game.
And the other plugs like Dream House Hippo. I believe in House Hippo. I have my own House Hippo, and I feed him peanut butter.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for enjoying our little fun here. I hope you guys had fun. We don't do reviews that often, but 2 big reviews came up, and we might be doing some video game reviews or some more anime reviews coming up. Just because there's some anime coming out that looks good, and so that should be it. I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews. Have yourselves a very, very good night. And we'll see you guys later.